we've got to this point. Just 2 more days of the online season 11.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Whether I believe it or not is a whole different thing. I just know that right now what I'm feeling is exciting.
Yeah, I couldn't be more the same. I mean, this is major finals. This is Fortnite, this is FNCS. This is the final chance to qualify for the Global Championship. So much on the line. The Global Champs is on the way, and the major finals, they never disappoint.
Well, before we kick off the finals, we need to take a look back at Wednesday and Thursday at the last chance qualifiers and look at who managed to make it. There were just 3 spots left this weekend, and iDrop, Cherry and Cammy were the first to take it by force. And they obviously didn't have the best group stage, but 10 eliminations, Mini Minor, they were really on something.
Yeah, the very first game of the last chance qualifier, typical Cammy fashion as well. The way they played that game was so strong. They looked just dominant that entire game, Levin, playing it from height, winning on heel off. I think this was a performance that just showed that they deserve to be in the major finals.
Absolutely. Look, there's always one team in every single FNCS major we've had that is just way too good to be in the last chance qualifier. And this season, it really was these guys. These are 3 players who, you know, in other seasons are getting put in conversations to win FNCSs, right? So for these guys to have been there, made it look easy. I'm expecting, you know, big things out of them this weekend. It's going to be a tough situation for them, though, Mini.
Yeah, they are contested today at that Shining Span area, so I'm intrigued as to what's going to happen here. Remember, historically, Cammy and Seti always had off-spawn troubles, and it always has been Cammy and Seti having off-spawn troubles. Now we've got Cammy with a different complexion, different trio. Are they gonna suffer from the same problems? Is it gonna be Cammy that's potentially leading the team astray here? We'll see.
Well, we don't have to wait too long to find out. A more surprising trio to qualify has to be Robin, Kylie and Timo. I mean, Robin, he's in his 2nd full season of the Fortnite, and we've got Kylie, who is actually in probably his 6th. He's been there since the start, Levin.
Blessing and Kylie, both players I think lots of people will be familiar with if you watch EU competitive, both players who have been around for some time. It's really Timu who I think a lot of people will be looking at as the question mark in this one, Mini.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Kylie himself actually just retired from Fortnite after the group stage and then ends up making it into the last chance qualifier with this trio, then wins a game to make it into the major finals. It just shows that what this major finals format, or what this last chance major format can sort of bring for teams that are coming through, because I think he had in his mind that he wasn't going to be playing in this.
Look, I always tell people, in Fortnite, you never retire. You just don't have teammates you like enough. And that's really the difference maker. He found a team he likes, and now they're playing in the major finals. Really excited.
So, Levin, if you've quit the desk and maybe headed to North America next season, we'll know
I
the
will.
reason.
Don't try me.
We'll know why.
No. We've got to talk about our final trio to qualify. It's Howley's trio with Hizix and Dandy Puzo. They came 12th back in Group 1. And this is, again, a trio that we probably didn't expect to take that last spot, Levin.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the last chance qualifiers, I think everybody was expecting the team to take that last spot to be Sharks trio after the 2 consecutive 2nd places. And unfortunately for them, Game 3 ended in another 2nd place, and it was at the hands of Howley, Dandapuz and Hizix, who were up on height. It was a very exciting finish, a very exciting game. These guys, though, are major finals level quality players, Mini Minor, right? And so regardless of how they've made it in here, they are a team that can make waves in this lobby. They are a team that, you know, can go for height in some of these games if the right zones pull for them.
Yeah, I think this is a team that we often see performing well in the sort of group stage, last chance qualifier, that level of competition. We're yet to see them perform big in a major finals yet. We haven't seen a huge performance from these guys, and it's going to be tough for them this weekend as well. Currently shaping up to be landing at Utopia City, double contested potentially there as well. So who knows what's going to happen with that off-spawn situation. They already threw a spanner in the works for that drop map going into the major finals. So excited to see what they can do.
There are a lot of spanners in the works when it comes to the drop map, though. Mini Minor, can you tell me what on earth's going on with this Queasy Malabuka situation? I thought they were going to be conning each other at Demons, but now that might not be the case. What's going on?
Yeah, well, that was the initial start of the story. Going into the major finals, myself and everyone included thought that this was going to be the contestation on the screen. Queasy, Mustache and Swizzy against Malabuka, Wox and Ping, all the way down there at Demon's Domain. And this looked like a Titan head-to-head, Levin, but it seems like after a 6-0 in scrims, Malabuka, Wox and Ping have moved. They lost 6-0 off spawn to Queasy, Mustache and Swizzy, and I think this move could make sense for them now.
Yeah, look, I'll give some insider insight here, right? From my rumblings and talking in the streets, it was actually somewhat known that Malibuca's trio had been potentially preparing a different drop in the lead up anyway, right? So I know that they were already having doubts about landing there. And I think that scrim session really just solidified it for them, right? They were almost like looking for the reason of like, yeah, man, we gotta get out of here, man. We can't contest these guys 12 games of a major final. And as much as it's good to see them make that decision to leave, because you don't want to see two major teams like that contesting each other, they've moved into another spot with a major team who can contend and who can win at Utopia City. So it still is just really messy right now, Frankie.
Well, whenever something's messy, whenever something's dramatic, obviously Venno has to throw in his 2 cents. He seems to be claiming that Queasy's already won this major, 11.
Yes, and it's understandable, right? On paper, looking at it, Queasy, Swizzy, Mustache, uncontested at Demon's Domain. Yeah, of course, GG's, they've won. Let's wrap it up now. Let's give them the championship. But at the same time, I know Venno, and I know Queasy. And if you know Venno and Queasy, for a while now, they've had this back and forth going on with mental games, mind tricks, right? In different interviews, tweets. And for quite some time, Queasy's been winning these mind games. He's been getting in Venno's head quite a bit. And I think this is Venno trying to do the reverse, right? I think he's trying to give all the pressure to Queasy and say, hey, man, can't lose now, bro. Come on.
So 11, just on that thought, is Queasy actually going to be uncontested, or is Hizik coming his way with his newly qualified trio?
The questions continue. The questions continue, Mini Minor, man. I mean, look, we thought, you know, it was going to be that they were uncontested after Malibuca left. Then Hizik's trio went, well, we don't want to be triple con at Utopia City. We're not getting involved in that. We're going to go to Demon's Domain instead. And it's funny because in all of this, right, you're thinking, if you're one of the viewers at home, you must be thinking, oh, man, poor Queasy, man. He must be fuming about this, right? Like, he thought he was uncon for about half an hour, and then all of a sudden things change. But Mini Minor, that might not actually be the case. He might not actually be too upset about this.
Yeah, then Queasy replies to that post saying, I didn't prep on con. I've been contested all season in the divisional cups, in the performance evals. I've been contested. I've been working on my drops, making sure we get those chests first and understanding search in there. Con us, we need it. We haven't been preparing to be uncontested. So Queasy's almost welcoming them to come in. It does sort of throw in a question of maybe this is trying to intimidate them, maybe to try and make them not contest. I'm not too sure whether he actually wants to be contested or not, but that's a really interesting sort of point right now, because who's going to contest where, who's going to be going where, will Queasy be contested? Who knows at this point?
I think he's mind gaming, Levin.
Look, Queasy's always prone to mind game, but I don't know, because, you know, there have been problems with them getting Surge, right? Last major, a lot of people thought they were going to win. We know they had their struggles with Surge at sometimes in these games. And so him saying, hey, we've not prepped to be on con, maybe there's some truth to that. I don't know if I believe that because it's Queasy, but I don't know. Genuinely, I am at a point of I don't know what he's thinking. I just know they have to perform this weekend because everybody's been saying we expect an FNCS winning performance out of them for a while now.
Yeah, and we've sort of seen them being uncontested previously, right? Lots of expectations. I think it was an old Seaport City, now Utopia City, that they were uncontested. Lots of people had big expectations on these guys. So whether they are going to be contested, whether they're not, I think Queasy will have prepped to be uncontested. I don't think there's a world in which Queasy hasn't prepped for every single outcome. So I think he will be a little bit disappointed that this team could potentially be contesting them, but we still don't know yet. It's all going to come down to game 1.
But we definitely know he's going to be prepared either way. And so will our commentators, the best Taco and Takata.
I'm certainly prepared to see some crazy action over the course of this last chance for these teams to try and lock in for the global championship here at Takata. But we have to look back. We have to see where we got to in the first place and every other event that took place before this Major 3 Grand Final. So a little roadmap action coming under review here shortly, because it's been a year, Takata.
It's been a journey, Taco. We've had 2 online majors already. We had a little mid-year Pro-Am break, and then right back in to Major 3, where we are right now in the finals, and that is just behind the Global Championship in France later this year. I say later, but it's literally coming up very quickly. But the issue is, Taco, we have the Global Championship in France, and there's no native French representation qualified yet.
Yeah, I mean, Global Championship is quite literally right around the corner there in September, Takata, and that's the real key word there, is French and native players, because you're looking at a huge event in your home country. Of course you want to make sure that you are qualified for it, and there are so many capable players, but at the same time, Takata, even when we reflect back on some of the previous best French placements from past LAN events, there's still a lot kind of thrown up in the air here.
Yeah, I mean, the last top placement was from Bad Sniper, the Invitational 2022, 2023, and 24, kind of going a bit downhill. So hopefully this year, 2025, we can get some French players qualified and see a high-end performance once again.
Hey, I mean, we got the likes of Akira and whatnot looking to get dicey out there, so we'll just have to see what happens next. But Frankie, what you got for us?
Definitely gonna get very dicey. We are gonna talk about some of the big trios to not qualify for the Global Championships in Lyon in just a moment. But before we do, why don't we hear from one of those players aiming for a spot this weekend? He's French and he's called Akira.
We know how to play together. That's why we were very good. We know how to play together. We know how to fight together. We know how to play in game together. We know how to rotate mid game together. We know how to put storm search for. We know everything together. That's why I say that we are playing for the wins this season. We're playing for the major 3 wins.
Fantastic to hear from Akira there. He'll be playing with his best friends, Karama and Werex, at 11 this weekend, and the chemistry is clearly there.
Yeah, and I mean, it shines through so much. We watched them last weekend, Mini, in group stage, and everything about them was exactly how Akira said. The key word, together. They were on point. Some of the performances individually, I think all 3 of them just had games where they popped off and showed their individual brilliance. If you have 2 or 3 of these guys together in an endgame, they are playing together. Mechanically, they are so impressive. They will all bring out these showstopper moments at times if you allow them to. I'm really hopeful about these guys qualifying for the Global Championships.
Yeah, what I love about that little clip right there is he just starts listing off every single thing that they can do. We can do this, we can do that, we can do this, and he's absolutely right. Their off-spawn situation's looking really good. They're building on last season's performance. I think the potential problem that they might have is that pressure. They're a French team in the lobby. A lot of people are expecting big things for them. A lot of people are saying this is the best French team in the lobby. And for Karama and Werex, they made their first major finals last season. So not only are they making their second ever major finals after a really good performance, they've now got almost the weight of an entire country on their shoulders. So excited to see how that affects them this weekend.
They were nearly 100 points clear at the top of the consistency board in Group 3 last weekend, so I got high hopes for these guys. However, we've got to talk about a legend of LAN now. Trulex has not qualified with Tini and Scavi yet, 11, and it was actually a closely run thing in their group, so I don't know about you, but I'm worried.
It's time to start getting worried, because look at the previous LAN results from him, right? 2022 Invitational 30th, but the previous 2 years, Trulex has come third on LAN. He is the LAN riser. He is the player who you know you're going to get a top performance online. He's going to rise to the occasion, have some big games, big moments. And Mini, I was so excited going into trios, because I really did feel like if Trulex coming into this year could get 2 players who play the way he plays, or we could teach to play the way he plays, he's going to be on, guaranteed to make it to LAN and dominate on LAN again. And it just hasn't quite worked out for him. He hasn't been able to find that team and make that thing work. And even though this is the team he's landed on for Major 3, it still doesn't feel like it's working just yet, Mini.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest season, greatest performances from them. They only just snuck in through the play-ins into the group stage. That was a 97th place for them. Remember, top 99 qualified, so only just about snuck in there. And I think it's a very similar story for Tini and Scavi as well. They've been really struggling to find that third that fits, that works throughout the entire season. I think they had back-to-back 22nds, if my memory is correct, there in Major 1 and 2. So they haven't quite been able to figure out that winning formula yet. But I think if they do make it through to the Global Championships, they will be a team to watch. I think it's just all about getting there for these guys right now.
And we really want to see Trulex make it, man. Fortnite's LAN history is small, right? But when you're looking at that small history, Trulex has to be considered one of the greatest LAN players of all time. That can't continue if he doesn't make it. We all want to see him make it there.
Well, Seti hasn't made it yet either, Levin. With Yapko and Panzer now, it was his last chance. He had to split from Cammy, but this is a trio that's come together very quickly and very successfully so far.
All eyes on Seti. All eyes on Seti, man. When you stop playing with Cammy, a lot of people were looking at that trio and looking at Seti as potentially the quote-unquote problem, right? Over the past year and a half, he's been the one that people have said he's not risen to the occasion. He's not at the level anymore. He needs to perform. He's made it to the major finals with more ease than Cammy's trio. We'll point that out, right? And this is now a chance for Seti to show, no, I'm still that guy. I'm still a top-level player.
Yeah, back to usual for these guys as well, ending over towards Lone Wolf Lair. I think this is a trio that are developing. The players are developing as well. We've seen some great performances from all three of these players in the past. I think now it's just about coming together now for this weekend. I know a lot of their strategy sort of revolves around going for that island nice and early on, so expect to see them up there going for those Storm Surge tags, making those end games. We have an experienced trio here, so expecting big things from them. I don't think it's an FNCS winning team, but definitely have the quality to qualify for Globals.
Let's talk about a trio. You know I love to talk about Pink, Nebs, and Kiro because Mini Minor, this is a trio that's turned things around so quickly for Pink. It was not a bad start to the season, but now they are looking better than ever.
Yeah, well, going into last major, I remember I didn't have too high expectations of this trio. How well were they going to do? I think they surpassed those expectations from myself and a lot of other people included. So for these guys now, it's just about building on this. They're looking pretty solid this season so far. A little bit better results actually coming into the major finals. So going into it with a little bit more confidence as well. So really excited to see what these guys can do.
Look, all three of these guys are three players who are sort of just hanging off the edge of like the elite. When you're looking at who are the elite top level Fortnite players in EU, their names are all sort of there, but you know, missing out on globals this year would start to put that into jeopardy, right? You can't miss back-to-back lands if you're Pink, Nebs, and so it's really important that this weekend these guys show up.
I think they will show up, especially as they've employed a new coach. He's called Harry, and we caught up with him earlier to see how things are going.
Hello, Coach Harry. Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm an FNTaser super fan, so I'm very familiar with your voice and your wisdom. But for anyone watching FNCS today who doesn't know who you are, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hello, my name's Harry. I've been a Fortnite coach now for 6 years, done a bit of streaming, and this season I'm coaching Pink's trio for this FNCS.
So how did you get involved with the boys?
So Pink messaged me at the start of this season looking to take his trio sort of to the next level. You know, he's had a couple of decent seasons recently and he kind of wanted to push a little bit further. Also them going to boot camp as well. They felt it was the perfect time.
Harry, I know you know, for a long time, and I've had many conversations with you about Fortnite, so I know the massive respect you have had for Pink as an IGL. Talk to me about actually working with these guys now, and sort of when you started working with them, what was like the biggest thing going in that you were like, okay, I need to improve this, or this needs to change for us to become a contending trio?
Yeah, so I think when first started working with them, I think it's just about consistency, right? When you're a top team and you've been playing for a long time and changing metas, you know, some of the fundamentals maybe fall through the cracks. So it's just about bringing the consistency so they can let their talent show. They're all extremely talented players, and you just got to give them the room to be able to show that every game.
Yeah, I mean, they're very talented players, of course. You're a very talented coach as well. I think a lot of people want to know, what do you actually do? How do you coach people? Do you sit in call with them? Do you prep beforehand? What does that look like inside?
I think it's a bit of everything, really. You know, sitting in scrims, watching them play scrims, viewing them, doing preparation. I think it's a bit of everything, kind of what everyone really expects out of a coach. That's what all the top level coaches do on top of, like, you know, BloodX and Razru. It's a similar type of things, a bit of live coaching, a bit of VOD viewing, a bit of preparation.
Let's take a look at Pink's previous performances. Let's take a look back, in fact, at the last couple of years, last 6 majors. You'll notice there's a bit of a gap there because he didn't make it to Global Championships in 2024. Him and Miro in North America, they came 31st in Chapter 5, Major 3. So tell us, how are you going to see Pink sail to the top of that graph this major, Harry?
I think it, as I said, I think it's down to the consistency, right? I think you, and obviously I've spoken to him about the previous seasons that I didn't work with him in. It's just, he got a bit unlucky with a bit of meta changes between or just before the finals. And then on top of that, I think maybe just making sure he knows all the variables that can happen in a game, right? The things that can go wrong, the when you know you're strong and when you can kind of take that to the next level and win those games and have those pop-off games in grand finals. And that's what he'll be looking to do this grand finals.
I love the optimism you have, of course, because, you know, when you're working with such talented players, you know that the talent's there and you have to allow that to shine. But, you know, as much as this is a big moment for this trio in terms of the pressure of making it to globals, it's a big moment for you as well in that, like, this is, you know, one of the highest profile teams you've ever worked with, right? It might be the first time you've worked with a team who potentially has the ability to even go out and win an FNCS, right? So talk about the difference for you as a coach in your experience and what's had to improve and change on your bar.
I think some things are definitely easier, you know, when you're working with more talented players, they take things on board a little bit quicker, you know, you don't have to repeat things over and over again. But it's about, as you said, it's about trying to help them win an FNCS. It's not about, oh, what are the top teams doing and can you try and like add that to a lower level team. It's, can you figure out your own meta? Can you figure out your own way to play that's going to help you win a tournament? It's trying to figure things out for yourself instead of, just seeing what the top teams are doing and, trying to see if there's anything you can add onto it. It's just figuring it all out yourself and having a lot of hard conversations and testing a lot of things out to see what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, taking a look at that graph right there as well. We saw Pink with a great performance in Chapter 4 Major 1, or Chapter 5 Major 1, I should say. Really great performance from him there. Lots of confidence, I think, going into that. Are we expecting that this weekend? Are we expecting a confident Pink performance? Tell us about what the trio is going to be playing like.
I mean, yeah, you should expect some a high-level performance. It's what you come into tournaments for. High-level players come into every tournament to try and win. There's no reason to compete if you're not going to try and win the tournament, right? It's what all the top-level players are going to be expecting. So, Pink, Nebs, and Kira are going to be expecting the same. And yeah, I'm looking forward to watching them play.
Einen 3D-Effekt in OBS Studio einfügen. Das kann man mit dem 3D-Effekt-Plugin von Exceldro. Lange Zeit war das zum Beispiel bei Stream.
I think if you've been looking at scrims, and I know a lot of people are saying Vanya, Pixie, Marius, and obviously after their success last season, but if you look at their situation off spawn at Boxcars and how they're playing and how much power they have around the map and how much they dictate how their teams play, they're playing a much nicer game than a lot of other teams are, in my opinion. And I think with the talent they have in their trio, the individual skill they have on top of the game plan they have, I wouldn't be surprised to see them right at the top of the leaderboard for sure.
Coach Harry, where can we find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at CoachHarry_, and once every few months on Twitch at Coach_Harry.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Levin, we know that Coach Harry is going to be standing by on comms for Pink's trio this weekend. Do you think he's ever going to have to step in at any point and try and give them some calming words?
Yeah, absolutely. That's part and parcel of the role of a coach, right? He needs to be there to support them and give them the pick-me-up when needed. And as much as I make fun of Harry all the time because he's my friend, he's amazing at what he does. So I'm confident he'll be a great addition to this team.
Well, we are going to run some numbers now. Why? Because Levin and Mini Miner, they sometimes get things right, but they also get things wrong. So let's leave it up to science. Science, Levin Duque, because we asked Kinch's computer to run the data and predict a top 5. So let's kick off with our 5th place trio, according to the numbers. And it's Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash, which is interesting because obviously the Fortnite community is saying they're one of the favourites to win this weekend.
Yeah, so Kinch's computer predicts like the likelihood of winning, right? He gives the teams a percentage chance of winning this weekend. And so this team being in 5th, I mean, it makes sense. You're right, it makes sense. I think the numbers have had to be adjusted, right? The computer had to rerun the numbers a bit, especially with the whole off-spawn situation being how it is, Mini. But I mean, it does make sense. I think there's going to be question marks around whether or not this team stays uncontested all throughout the weekend. And even if they do, how well were they prepped for being uncontested? That definitely plays a part.
Yeah, the computer was working overtime, I think, yesterday with all the changes that was going on. I think it really does depend on what the contestation looks like. We know Queasy's team can perform very well when they make it off-spawn, and they have prepped a lot off-spawn. I've been watching a lot of their off-spawn fights against Malabuka. Their drops have been really, really solid, and they know how to play when their drops aren't the best as well. So whoever contests them, whether it's Hizix's team, whether it's someone else, I'm sure they'll be prepped.
Well, the computer seems to be favouring Malabuka, Wox, and Thing because it has put them into 4th place on the leaderboard, boys. It's going to be interesting to see if these guys do struggle with being contested or if there are any surprises throwing their way because that doesn't seem to be their favourite thing, Mini.
Yeah, it's tough for these guys.
Mein Gott, Alter, diese scheiß Fliege.
How well they play off spawn. I don't know how long they've been preparing to land at the Utopia City.
Meine Güte, Alter.
In the works for a few weeks, or whether it's not. I think they can pop off very much like Queasy's team if they do make it out off spawn for maybe 6 out of the 12 games. They can make those games count. So maybe a little bit high considering the off spawn situation on the map at the moment.
I mean, yeah, I think the computer's looking at both of them being contested, and it's like, and it gave them a slight higher percentage, which I would agree with just based off of like last season's major finals performance. Like when you look at how they played that day 1, we've not seen a performance like that from Queasy's trio. So I think putting them slightly higher makes sense, but also at the same time, I don't know, man, because like if that off-spawn situation looks rough.
Can I say I don't know about this computer, because when you look at who's in third place, I know that chat's going to be against me right now, but I wouldn't have put Vico, Venom and Flixie here based on their performance last weekend, Levin, but obviously I'm not the expert.
Yeah, I mean, she's certainly not the expert, Frankie. We don't want to
No,
hear from
everyone
you.
knows that. Okay, all right.
You make this list, Frankie.
You know, I actually disagree with
Alter, das hat sich so aufgehangen, ne?
slightly higher.
Ich kann da nichts machen, das schließt sich.
Slightly higher, 15% chance.
Lässt sich nicht schließen mehr.
A lot of people obviously, have their question marks about this team. They've had a rock and roll sort of year, right? Started
Alter
very
Schwede, ey.
and then the middle has just been a bit of a go next. And now we're here, and I do feel really good about this team's chances today. And for a lot of the reasons that Coach Harry said earlier, I think this team's a real threat, Mini.
Well, they're three of the best players in the region, if not the world. So, you put all three in together in the meta right now. Fighting is so important. I think the computer's sort of looking back at last major. They didn't have the greatest time. Of course, that day 2 was a little bit troublesome for them, particularly with the off-spawn fights. Now they've got an uncontested drop spot. They've been preparing it very well. And I think that added bit of preparation going into this weekend is going to help them so much. So, yeah, I agree. I think they could be first.
Mini, the computer's definitely watched the last major, because in second place it's put Fredoxy, Pablo and Tino. Again, didn't have the smoothest of group stages. We know they can come out fighting.
Yeah, their group stage performance wasn't fantastic. They took all 5 games to qualify through. They almost didn't, I suppose, as well. And I know Fredoxy said on socials it was the worst Fortnite he's played in a while. So I think they did have a little bit of a wobble there, but it's undoubtedly, you can't argue with the fact that these guys are a fantastic team, landing at Supernova Academy as well. Fredoxy's a fantastic off-spawn fighter, so any surprise contestation situations, they might not struggle. I think this is about right for this Trio 11 in second place.
Ooh. I think I'd go slightly lower. Look, they're not a one-hit wonder. I do think after last season's performance, many people probably would have expected them to drop off a little bit. They've stayed at a very high level. I just think I'd give the edge to Veno's trio when I'm looking at just the combination of talent, experience. I think Chino will be a big factor in how well these guys do this weekend, so all eyes on him to see how he does. But I think I'd go slightly lower for them on the computer.
I'm hearing that the computer was made in Denmark, boys. Let's take a look at our #1 prediction. And to be fair, I'm with the computer on this one. Vanyak, Pixie, and Marius Mini Minor.
Hard to argue with it. Last season's major final winners, another great season. This season played 1 game of the group stage, 1 on height, very first game. We haven't seen them that much this season, landing at the same drop spot level, employing the very similar strategies with the talent and all 3 of these guys have. I can't see a reason why they won't do well or even win this FNCS.
Is it going to be free for free from Flooded Frogs this year? That's the question we've got to be asking at EU. I mean, look, like you said, you can't really argue the computer on this one. Reigning champs, they performed like reigning champs typically do this season. Look, Pixie's been looking like the best player in the EU for a lot of this season. This is a great chance for him to solidify that and really showcase that he is the current #1 in EU after a major final performance here. I like the spot for them. I think they're looking like the favorites right now.
Mini Minor, any trios that the computer didn't mention that you'd predict big things this weekend?
I mean, I think a little bit of an underrated team, Giras, Franek, and Demus. I think this is going to be a really exciting team. They've been on the come up ever since this entire year, and I think they performed very well last major, so they have a drop spot they know well. Keep your eyes on those guys. A little bit of an underrated team, maybe.
I didn't think you were going there. I really thought you were about to give us the other Polish trio, Demus, Dam, and Pix. Obviously, I know the off-spawn situation looks weird for them, but I think if there's anyone that can figure it out, it'd be them. They've shown that they can adapt well over 2-day formats here.
Yeah, if it was a Polish computer, they'd definitely be #1, I think, Levin.
Absolutely.
I do think it's going to be one of the hotly contested finals of the competitive era of Fortnite, because obviously we're quite far in now, 6 years, and everyone wants to go to globals. There's only 4 spots up for grabs here at 11, and a number of the trios we've already discussed have actually qualified. So is there a trio you think is definitely going to make it through to Leon this weekend? 11 2K guarantee.
Definite is tough. Definite is always tough. I mean, I can't give you a guarantee on this one. I feel like there's so many names you can throw in the hat. There's people I feel really good about, but I can't give no definites right now. I feel like it's really up in the air, which makes it more fun for us to watch.
It does. And we've got 12 games left of the European season. We're not going to waste a single second. So let's board the battle bus and head over to Taco and Takata.
Thank you so much, Frankie. The good news is you don't have to wait much longer. We've already been through 2 majors. We've been through the play-ins, the groups, and we're now in the finals of Major 3. The last shot for the final 4 trios to qualify to the Global Championship here on EU. What's interesting, Taco, is after looking at kind of those computer predictions, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there because the battle bus is ready. We're not waiting any longer. Let's get into it.
And just like that, game 1 has finally approached Takata. We are looking at the final opportunity for these players to try and lock in their seats on the battle bus for the global championship. Nerves have got to be at an all-time high, and given what Des touched on earlier today, talking about some of these off-spawn situations, I'm expecting things to get very active very early on, which might be a little bit against the typical nature of first game environment in a finals.
Wait a second. So, hold on. What are we seeing here?
We are seeing the culmination of great minds at work.
Gosh.
And we are about to witness an all-out brawl fest for who's actually going to take over Demon's Domain. That very first touchdown will be the real difference maker. And for Malabuka, Queasy's teams, they're both looking to get that first opening opportunity, but it's going to be Queasy overhead. First one to the rarity chest, and he's hoping that he comes up big here because they want to try and jump in to the action as quickly as possible. But Ping walks Malabuka already able to reconvene. They're just waiting for the initial approach here. Murstache gonna get a little bit hyped up in the process, but Queasy with the overhead coverage fire walks now, dancing around, trying to see if he can escape. Malabuka, no shields whatsoever. He's gonna be forced outside of the building here, and it's Queasy still coming up big, but Murstache, so much trouble. He has to take a moment to heal.
Always expect the unexpected. Not a single nuck has come through yet, but I talked too soon. Malabuka on the ground, walks fully eliminated. It's now quickly turned into a tragedy for Ping as he's forced into a 1 versus 3, putting aggro onto Queasy. But with the backup from Murstache, with the backup from Swizzy, this should be a quick cleanup for Queasy, Swizzy, and Murstache. They went 5-0 in scrims. We thought it was enough to scare Malabuka and his trio away, but they still wanted more. And after game 1, it's gonna go to Queasy.
We are looking at a 12-game format here, though, Takata. I think if you're Malabuka, it never...
Can you try me? Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up to you. I don't want to like keep it. Yeah. One up. Hit me for a while. Be careful, Ghost.
Pretty sure I'm fine.
Yeah. 30, 60 cracked it. 99 white. On the dots. I hit him 198. Like HP for elimination.
Just get HP
from... Oh, okay.
There's a blue spire here. And there's a madness here, there's everything here, so we need to get...
Yeah, I'm coming.
So einfach bekommt ihr solche coolen Anwendmassen im OBS-Studio. Dafür zum Einsatz kommt unter anderem das Plugin Advanced Mark Filter auf die Webcam legen, wie zum Beispiel eine Maske, dann die Animation über 2 Move-Filter sowie eine Umrandung mit Strobe.
You have a shotgun chap?
Yeah, I have one in my hand.
Any reason?
I have one. We can come.
50?
Find an outlaw.
Cracked.
I'm 250, 250.
I'm 035.
One. 30.
Ghost is, I think, trying to shoot my stairs. Yeah, they're trying to shoot my stairs.
Yeah, I'm on
Und gibt dort Greenscreen-Effekte ein oder Greenscreen-Videos. Dort gibt es die ein oder andere Auswahl aus zusammengeschnitten und mit Name. Oder OBS Studio. Es ist egal, welches Programm ihr nutzt. Bei beiden Plus. Medienquelle hinzufügen. Klickt unten drauf, um eine neue hinzuzufügen. Ihr könnt es benennen, wie ihr es wollt. Wir lassen es jetzt mal bei Mediensource Quelle hinzufügen. Durchsucht das Ganze. nehmen wir das Video, öffnen es.
Drop and share the bottom.
One is like gas.
He's just peeking like a fat. Oh my, I'm actually gonna be peeking like the biggest.
Dort ist es. Ich werde es jetzt mal klein
Need a
machen,
Mac,
damit ihr
need a Mac.
auswählen, wie ihr wollt. Als erstes bei solchen Videos müsst ihr auf Median Source gehen, rechts Mausklick drauf,
He's not training
Eigenschaften,
anymore. I don't know if he's healing or anything.
Can't see him.
dann auf Endlosschleife,
One is going
Fertig.
towards. He's on gas, running back.
um jetzt den grünen Hintergrund zu entfernen. Nochmal rechts Mausklick auf Media Source,
Birdie,
You guys
60.
ready?
Filter,
On as well. This is so good.
Filter bearbeiten klicken,
I swear this guy's.
dann Add Filter,
How much damage he has?
Birdie,
Zero.
60.
Filtertyp wählen und dann auf Chroma Key.
50.
Der Chroma Key ist automatisch auf Grünfarben
100. Like,
eingestellt.
on target.
Hinzufügen. Und schon
chill.
ist der grüne Hintergrund entfernt. Das Ganze kann man auch noch mit Blau, Magenta oder eine Farbe selber auswählen.
I need every. I have 201 there. Right?
Yeah, I know. Just have to go to this bar.
I need
Birdie.
minis. I need minis. From me minis. Chat.
I have 5 minutes from big.
I have 3 minis, 3 bigs.
Birdie. 50 crack. I've already 900 damage, I think. Or like 800, something like that.
Nice. This ramp is low, but I will repair this shit when you come down.
30. 50 crack. I'm dead. Res me.
Okay. Watch out that they don't chop us.
They want to chop.
Yeah.
31. I killed him.
Nice, bro. I need heals, bro. After that, I'll trade if you can.
I have 3 minutes, one big on me.
Yeah, drop me a mini. I need to go down. I have nothing, no? I have 3 bigs on my inventory only.
I have 0 heals on my inventory.
I found like 0 spare heals back there.
Get the shit there. Yeah, I still have to loot it like one more time. It's fine.
I have it's no heals in my inventory. I don't have 130 HP.
Should I maybe keep trading and I'm looting with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'm coming.
You can.
Drop trading.
Did you loot everything here, chap? There's so much.
No.
In there. Okay, there's
I
so
didn't
much.
do anything. I do the
Reason
one.
you loot the vents, okay? Come to me and loot the vents.
Yeah, I am. Watch out, nobody rotating into us.
150, 150 again.
Look at the zone. Nice, bro.
Yeah, you are.
I need to actually heal now. Like, I don't want to die.
I'm throwing you a medkit. I found one.
Is that the heals? Okay, I'm going down.
Yeah.
They want to chop me. Like, hyper.
Yeah, because I'm not giving them
Ah,
charge.
okay, nice. I got it.
He's trading.
I can't pop the madness, so.
Loot the vents, reason. Fully.
Yeah.
I'm peeking with 80 HP, okay?
No. Over big maybe.
Speed chest quick.
I don't have a big. I have 12 minutes. And 0 AR, but it's like.
Blue allo here, reason.
I'm taking.
I love 3.
30 crack, 50 white.
Nice, bro.
Nice.
But I have so much damage. You don't understand. I've already more than 1k, I think.
I found
We're
20.
on west.
Okay, I need to
You
actually.
go back to
should I
trap.
go loot? No? I think he went. I think he's not training.
There's no more shit to loot. There's a guy here still. He just chopped the base
Shot his
off.
base. Yeah, remove your mark.
I'm getting 5 barrels quick. Which I'm probably this quick. What's your heals right now, chap?
12 minutes. And there's a madness here. I have 30 AR, but it's without reload.
Up here, there, man.
96 now.
I have 6 minutes, 1 madness. There's 6 minutes on a search basing.
Did you get the mats? What's your mats, champ?
I'm 015. You have medkit?
No. I'm
I have 6 minutes. I have 6
I'm
minutes.
103. I'm 103.
We need to pop Slapstruck then.
Yep.
I have Slapstruck, 1 madness, 6 minutes.
Okay, how much damage you have?
1.1 or 1k.
Any reason?
120.
Good looking, don't trade.
Yeah,
We need to
I'm
go
not
pop
trying
Slapstruck now.
I'll let him die.
Fine.
You need to drop me outlets after that.
That's fine.
After, I can do it after. I have 40 already.
It's
Tidy
there's
stick here,
time
man.
or this. Okay.
I think they're on gas.
Maybe I trade him before?
Don't trade them, they're high ground.
You guys have any whites?
I have 1 madness.
I have no white. No white.
I have no whites either.
I have 500 metal.
We need to go to the shrine.
You need to build, I don't want to waste all my metal.
Yeah.
303.
I have a surf cube, 1 madness, 6 minutes. Can you drop me AR bullets? Dash pop here?
Yeah, there as well.
We have capes, so you should just drop your surf cube, I think.
Yeah.
We should just pop the other
Just
one.
be careful, shiny and pink team.
I need to refarm here.
I'm getting the surf cube. Or
No,
the
the dash, free dash rope we have.
I think we should drop caves.
Drop capes then, drop capes then, yeah.
Shiny's looking, I think.
Where's the third dash drop? Chap.
Here. I'm 0-2-5.
I'm gonna do the shrine with the
Oh, this one is
Superman
lame.
blob.
It's only a 1-1. Come here.
Yeah, let's use that one.
Yeah, taking my cape with me then.
Can't get hit.
Will I take cape or Superman blob, you think? I think I'll take cape and just go there.
It's dropping out, but it's... Or did you drop it already?
No, I didn't drop you. Give me a sec. Hold for me if I get speed. Hold for me if I get speed. Okay, take care. Getting my dash, bro.
I'm 0-2-5.
Das ist schon besser irgendwie.
Is there?
I have one madness for white. There's a dash drop in front of us.
Did you get charger?
I got madness. I have 2 madness.
Nice. Let's run back a little bit from the farm.
You do it, yeah.
No, I mean you should come with us.
Oh my god, I get
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to peek.
Go for hyper. Oh my god. Need to full build.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
like,
I
right,
just
zone,
Do you use
right,
dash? You want to use dashes?
Come. We need to just go past this team. I'm not gonna lie. Don't do anything here.
500
Might not know we're here anymore, bro. They're awesome as well now. Are you still there?
Yeah. Come dash once.
I have to wait for my strength roll.
I'm in a bush.
Yeah, just look at him. I'm farming break.
30.
Bunker is speechless, by the way.
Yeah. Careful looking.
You have a big? One HP.
No, I have 12 minis.
I have a back.
Only one?
No free.
Should pop, no?
Building up
Pop
here.
madness and wait for rank up. Pop madness.
Yeah.
I'm popping.
Chill, is another campfire close? I think it's too risky.
No, pop me this. Pop me
Guys,
this.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
popping.
Yeah, pop it.
I'm
Minis?
0-2-4.5. 0-2-4.
I'm 0-0-5.
I have 3 minutes, 1 minute.
4-0-3.
Need to go here. Let's go for farm
I have
towards
1
that.
dash in my body.
Careful this.
I have 2.
These teams are way behind us. Careful west water. On the tower.
Don't break like... Choose. I forget.
I'm 5-0-3 now.
Be careful, these teams come behind us, and we need to be careful west. Like, basically. The team could be up here as well, careful.
Mir gefällt das aktuell mehr als gut. Mit diesen Zuschneiden, das ist wirklich sehr mehr als gut, ey.
I mean, I can definitely get so much with the amount now. When people are holding us.
The kid's overpeaking here. But don't shoot at him, okay.
It's overpeaking and double can't shoot him.
I don't think there's anyone on the tower, or like on the above us.
Yeah.
We should go up there.
No.
Go up there and hold the kids in zone behind us. Come on. Careful on the right.
Das gefällt mir, ja.
I have 1 dash in my body.
Can't find that rock, I guess. Kids on the bush on the back,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, me
Come on if you...
I fine?
Keep going, keep
Alter,
going.
die werden so geschittet, ne? Das ist so schlimm, ey.
Okay.
Full building, full building.
Just get here.
Yeah,
And just
it's
break.
far, it's far.
30.
Nice.
The mountain as well. Yeah, but you're gonna get shot from everywhere
Right.
when you're running up.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna cape. 83, ding.
Nice. I got a medkit up here.
Rift. Just wait for them to get in there. I feel like. Don't show you on the tower.
They already know, I think. But
Where are they?
Rift, wait, did it?
You see them?
I don't hear a rift or see them.
I see them, they're far west, I don't know if you guys are in there. You can tag them though.
No, I can't.
I'm caping up to you.
Yeah, I'm 3-3-5. I have 3 minutes for madness, by the way. Kids blind.
4 minutes for madness.
30, sanity.
Nice, good shit, Savage, bro.
Maybe drop him minis.
Decent zone for us as well. Yeah, can drop your minis. I have 6 minis.
3 minis.
They cape him below us.
We're going. Below us, full below us.
Yeah, just full behind us. People gliding in behind us! Look! Purple mark! I saw them, they're behind the hill. See them?
Double peek, don't. Yeah, I see them. You wanna attack?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
I don't see them anymore.
Oh my god. There's another team behind them.
16, 100?
Yeah, there's another team behind them. I'm tanking stun for that a bit.
How much mats do you guys have? We should go into crumbs and
335.
350, 353.
Hey.
I have 1 dash on my body, by the way.
Maybe have 2.
Not 2. Alright,
They're
no,
going.
1.
47.
Dave.
Can you come up? I'm gonna put a dash block and then we're gonna go into crumb.
Gefällt mir.
Already below.
Come.
I think it's fake search.
Keep on right, yeah, come on.
I need to use all 3 dashes for that.
Yeah, thank.
Yeah, so fine. I'm gonna put a new dash block.
I have a free one as well.
You pop
We're all
base
kinda
and
low, by the way.
low is fine.
I mean,
I
we get whites. I think we're gonna rank up this season, no? This season.
Should we maybe all pop a big and fight?
There's a window next to us.
They're getting heat.
Yeah, pop base.
Pop base.
Okay.
That's all I have, by the way.
Yeah, take a minute.
I have 3 minutes more max, so we need to kill that team.
Nacho, everyone. You good?
Good for now.
What's your hits?
We should go towards this team, come.
Wait, there's minis.
Come on, they're in the
Okay.
right here. Might need search. Want to refund, but everyone's in crime.
That's just metal.
In 2 zones, by the way, we're gonna be below if we don't do damage.
Yeah. That's not
We're
good.
going to
We should go up, no?
come back this way. I got the minis from. I got 3 medkits.
I have 1
I can take the minis.
I dropped them here. I'm just dashing next to them. Yeah, go up.
Should I go up?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
that's
245.
350 basically.
Get from the right side.
Yeah, kids on the left. Oh, yeah. Kids on the left going. Wait, I can tag him. You see him?
He's over peeking, no?
You just keep ramping.
I swear I can't search, bro.
We need to spray walls, don't forget
Sure.
that. Don't over peek. Let's walk out behind.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying.
get lurked on auto zone or something. 2 take only.
Gonna farm this big. We're getting rank up in a minute.
I'm 235. Keep going. 30, 60.
They're dying to search.
Oh no,
The kids you just shot at. No, the kids you just shot at. 100%.
This is probably gonna get fucked as well. They haven't done anything, bro.
full left. Read.
Yeah, they have been popping minis for the past 10 hours.
Spray.
It's a different team now.
I'm 1, 2, 350.
Take.
350.
I'm 2, 3, 3 now.
50 to 50, 350. Oh my god.
From where?
Das hängt.
You have a med kit?
I do. But we're gonna rank up in 20 seconds.
Yeah, but I need you for shield.
We should both probably make it.
Yeah, we should probably.
I'm not popping mine. I'm saving it for logo.
There's 1 madness still.
Put a dash pop on the left. Might dash on our team.
On us maybe.
Is he going full 8? Full 8.
They might dash on us.
There's some
Water
blood
as well.
burning.
Water on the right as well.
Yeah, it's all the burning. Just wait.
Close. That's good.
I think we need surge.
Chill.
I'm gonna connect us and
Bring up or something.
No.
Things right.
Break the
I'm
tree,
gonna
please. Break the tree, please.
Wait on the left.
I connect us more better.
Just be careful that no one dashes on our head.
I swear they want to. Look how they're building up. Maybe I can kill him right. Over, please.
Make a cone above you, Reason.
I have fun.
30.
Nice, Savage, bro. Look back.
Yeah,
Here.
looking.
I think I can kill him.
You should come to me, chap. You can hold so many people there. 100.
Don't be careful that we don't get shot or something.
So many. Yeah, I can
Coming,
us.
I'm just coming. That kid is not peeking, come on.
No, one of us should have awareness. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having a bit of awareness. I'm really search as well.
30, 60, 30, 60 crack.
Behind us, behind us.
Push me behind.
6 minutes, 1 madness, yeah.
Right?
Come to me. I'm
Yeah,
taking this trap. Come back.
Yeah, yeah.
You see this guy over peeking? South
Yeah.
northeast. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
37.
Didn't hit him, bro.
He's looking at us as well. That's fine, that's fine.
Wo ist denn das jetzt geteilt worden?
Get tight now. We'll get
6
through.
minutes, 1 madness.
6 minutes.
I have 6 minutes, 2 medkits as well. Do you have any bigs? No.
Can you drop a pump bullets? I'm 14.
Take.
I need mats by the way. I'm 2, 2, 3.
I mean, I'm
I'm
spinning you hard.
2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 4.
Spinning you hard, spinning you hard.
Take.
How many dashes do you guys have in your body?
2.5.
Everything
3
speed,
dashes.
bro?
3. I'm 3.
Yeah, I have
And
2.
3 dash pop. I got 3 dash pop.
Yeah, let's get this straight back.
Take him.
Damn,
Get
2,
ready for early,
2.5,
get ready for early rotate. Don't get
2,
tight.
1, 2. 2, 1, 2.
2, 2.5.
2, 3, 5. Where's side push?
So guys, about to add this counter trap.
Just get ready for zone. Get ready for zone. Come. Dashing twice and I'm going here, putting the dash call.
Be careful, don't get boxed.
I'll fight it since
He's getting straight.
Come.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm very, very.
I'm going to the ring, I'm stopping.
I'm almost cracked. I'm
Got that one.
We're getting straight. Don't get straight from behind. Don't get awareness. Like. Pop minutes, we don't need surge.
60 Leute, die noch leben, das wird interessant jetzt werden.
1 madness, 6 minutes. Yeah, I know, but
250, 0, 2.
don't overpeak or get one screen. I still have madness. We can triple pump it next to us.
I swear, bro, someone is dying next to search
3,
next to us.
2, 1, go. 37.
I think they're dying. There's a team dying next to us.
Replace the wood wall.
Yeah, replace. I'm 1/2, 1/2, 2.5.
Guys, fuck. Why are we... Oh, these ramps are bad. Still need to
Monster Bomb!
No, don't open. Come, Reason, come.
Yeah, I'm here.
Come, dash here.
Schön, 3 Punkte haben sie schon mal.
I have no dash, my buddy. I'm dead.
Ah.
Video. I'm putting
4
that.
dashes.
Yeah.
We have a wall on them?
Let me heal.
Yeah.
Sure, we're fine.
I'm 1-1-1. Still have 1 madness. 1 madness.
2, 3, 1.
Scheiße.
Drop in the madness here, take medkits.
Bei 3 Leuten, 43.
Maybe there's a cave.
Maybe I'm a buddy, yeah.
14 Teams. Ungefähr.
Don't need search, just hit FK. Everyone is running.
Come to my box and let's look front. Look.
Spray.
Wait, check. I'm editing like this.
Scheiße.
Don't overpeak. Can't get one.
Yeah, let's go later, okay?
Yeah, put it.
If anything fucked happens, we can play madness as
Let's not play a refresh, like not for damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then?
37 crack!
To the right.
On us!
We got
cracked!
70.
Yeah,
We're gonna dash on this brick and then we're gonna dash again. Come. Dashing. And then dash one. Wait. Dashing again. And then dash one more time.
Gott, oh Gott, Alter.
Can you come?
Yeah,
He's right next to you.
I have 20 wood.
Yeah. Drop me minis and medkit.
Watch out, dude.
Kevlar layer, don't pre-edit us, just have awareness.
They're trying to.
I'm going out. 50 on him?
Need to get out there, Serge.
I'm there.
Sure.
Put a dash pop.
Put a dash.
Yeah, let me see. Putting it.
We're playing madness, I
Can you
think,
spin
here.
me minis? Yeah. We don't need to play it even. We can just wait for zone.
Turn pads. We understand, switch up. On it.
Höchste Kundenzufriedenheit bei Internetanschlüssen. Bestes Netz. Höchste Kundenzufriedenheit bei Mobilfunk. Und beste Angebote. Jetzt Top-Smartphones für 0 €. Inklusive Gratis-Kopfhörern im Wert von bis zu 250 €. 1 und 1. Jakobs Origins.
Pressure teams because he needs to surge more than anything, and they just keep barely pushing themselves over the cusp of that surge damage threshold. But will it be enough? They're gonna have to use the med miss now and just play the backside.
One more down. It's Venno and Flixie as a duo. You can see Sato's trio had 10 eliminations, and they were still below surge in the 10th zone. It didn't matter.
Scheiße. Shep ist tot.
Good amount of mats left, but it's all wood. They're gonna have to find a potential refresh soon. Cammy, Ari, I drop from the far.
Scheiße.
Dash in Nightmast, ja.
Oh, Scheiße.
Fully choked, fully choked, bro. Oh, I actually fully choked, bro.
No.
We have 11 minutes to wait now, bro. Let's take this one again, I hate this one.
Ich krieg das nicht ge...
Take Lara Croft.
Junge, Alter. Das hat sich so aufgehangen, ne?
Can you touch? Oh my, we need to wait 20 minutes.
Ach, was soll ich denn, ey?
Don't go to port.
It's gonna have to happen soon.
Nobody has any mats to work with unless you're Cammy, Hottie, and everyone else in the low ground just so stuck, tumbling over each other. Skibby, Teeny, Trulex trying to see if they can get away from being smothered. But Hottie, iDrop, Cammy, they've got a firm grasp on height. Even if they need to drop for a refresh, they are one of our few healthy-looking trios still in this current position. Venom, Flixie, trying to just chase after whatever they can get. Gonna look to play the medkit now. They're not the only ones either, but Seti, Yapko, this could be the ultimate dynamic. Old versus new here, essentially. Yapko keeping it rolling. A good exchange, but it might not be.
Panzer!
Seti, they're the only ones left to try and get the job done here, but they're tumbling back towards the deep side of the storm, and they have to play their heals. Cammy from overhead. This has just been completely turned upside down here for Veno. He can no longer survive.
Big pumps coming through. Cammy has left both of his teammates to run down below and start fragging out. Neither one of them has been eliminated yet. All they need to do is pick up a couple more eliminations to close this out, but Axe-Force is going to misform her way to start the heal off. He has multiple medkits. iDrop now on the hunt. Where did you go? I'm listening. Nathan, final player in the zone, gets knocked down.
That's his team.
The heal off begins.
And now it's exclusively down to how long can you withstand it. Cammy, what are we working with?
Das wird jetzt...
The Medmus grenade, and it's
okay.
more than enough. Cammy sending a message.
Nicht schlecht.
This is my new team, and we are here to do the same thing you have witnessed me do so many times in the past, and it is win a game in a major finals.
We thought they were out. Having not qualified in Group 3, it was looking grim. The final opportunity and the last chance gave them a spot in the major finals, and despite being contested, Cammy, Hari, and iDrop were able to secure a 14 elimination victory Royale in the first game of the EU Major 3 finals. What a way to kick off the tournament.
It's also just the fact there that we saw Seti, Yapko, and Panzer in the mix there, Takata. Who would have thought that this is where we would be right now? But even taking a look back to the success that Cammy's trio had in game one, so much of it needs to be credited toward iDrop. He was just getting so fraggy in these lower layers, finding every single refresh, everything that he could possibly do to thin out the lobby to ensure that Cammy would have the best odds at success for the heal off.
I want to know how many eliminations they were able to pick up in those final moments, and there's 3 beautiful faces that can break it down for us. So Frankie, take it away.
Quick maths. 13 eliminations for Cammy's trio. They set out their stall in this final early, just as they did the high ground boys. That masterful Mr. Cross establishing themselves and holding on to it until the victory Royale 11.
And it wasn't an easy game of pools, right? It's not like Zone just kept pulling back and they could stay up on their old bills. At times, Zone was pulling far and they just held on to it. Such good pressure. Anybody that could have been a threat with some of these zones was just eliminated through relentless spray. They did so well there, Minnie.
Yeah, this is just an experienced performance throughout, really. Nobody could even look up at high. Of course, we don't have the likes of Queen in the lobby, so maybe things have been a little bit different if he was, but the way that they played this high ground was absolutely perfect. You could almost replace the 3 names with Vanya's team, and we would have said the exact same thing. It's a very Vanya-esque performance, taking it nice and early. And I have to mention iDrop. What a performance from him right there. We've spoken about it previously, Levin, about how iDrop performs very well leading up to major finals, and then when it comes to the major finals, he isn't quite at that level. level. Hopefully now, this is a sign of things to come.
Yeah, I think the big thing for him, right, is that in this trio, in previous trios when we've looked at iDrop, there's obviously been more of a burden on him to hold the responsibility. And I know it's something he struggled with even earlier this year when he was playing with iDrop, Sky, and Scroll, and there was, you know, everyone was saying they're, you know, favorites, they can do really good. And he struggled, right? And I know he had spoken to some other top pros being like, I didn't actually know how to call some of those mid games with Surge, I didn't know what to do. In this trio, though, when you've got Cammy, you've got the help of BloodX, you know, in your core, being able to make decisions for you, it takes that burden off. You can focus on playing this game, you can focus on fragging out like he did in that end game, and we get to see the result of it.
3 individuals who didn't have the best start to Chapter 6 are now thriving, but can it continue? Let's have a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be discussing the rest of the lobby.
Ne, das will ich nicht. Das ist gut. Wir sind jetzt live auf YouTube. Kommt rein, genießt meinen Stream. Lasst gerne einen Follower da, falls euch der Stream gefallen sollte. Zocken nachher auch noch mit Wildfremdfunken ein bisschen Fortnite. Und ich würde sagen, bis dahin genießen wir das FNCS-Finale. Runde 1 ist gerade vorbei. Und Kami, der Pole, hat den ersten Win in der ersten Runde geholt und hat damit ein Ausrufezeichen fürs letzte FNCS in 2025 gesetzt. Und ich würde sagen, ich freue mich schon auf Runde 2. Ihr seht schon, in 33 Sekunden geht es hier weiter. 30 und so jetzt. Und ich würde sagen, ich habe genug gelabert. Kommt rein in den Stream und genießt einfach das letzte FNCS-Finale.
Welcome back to the FNCS Europe Major 3 finals, and the drama started before the games even began, but what a game one, gentlemen. Levin, we should talk about Vino, Vico and Flixie first of all. Unfortunately, we lost Vico at the start of the end game, but it didn't matter to these two in a way because this duo put on a masterclass. At one point, you were watching in the green room saying, oh, that's a beautiful rotation from Veno, Levin.
Yeah, well, it comes, that rotation, maybe we'll see it. It comes a bit later in the game, but I think it was critical for one reason in particular, in that it allowed them to save so much materials, and that's always so important when you are just a duo, right? All these other trios left in the lobby, right? All these tarpers, they get to just sit there, keep tarping out. They got 2 fraggers ready to drop the materials. In this case, Veno, he's only got Flixie there. When Flixie's run out, they're in trouble, and so he makes great calls to keep them in the game longer than they probably should be, Mini. With, you know, again, great timings, using the mid miss to, you know, camp in zone a bit so that they could then use the dashes to get ahead of the rest of the lobby. Really well played for them as a duo there, and again, it's signs of what's to come. If they can beat all 3 of them out, especially with Vico's fragging power, pressures in some of these end games, they're going to be more than okay moving forward.
Yeah, it's exactly what we can expect from this trio when they do become a duo. Even a solo, they're three individual, so talented players, so we can expect that moving forward, and it just gives them that little bit of a buff now. This first game, they didn't have a great performance, of course, not being all alive, but the fact that they're able to pull through and get a really nice placement, that fourth right there, it just shows they can do that when things are looking a little bit rough, so really excited to see what they can do for the rest of the day.
And it's an exciting top 10, and it's a very exciting top 2. Look at who's in second place right now. Seti, Yapko, and Panzer Miniminer.
Yeah, another great performance from these guys. We come to expect this sort of level of gameplay from this lot, and what they're really good at here is they're really good at playing these low ground layers. You saw Cammy sort of spraying down at them, but they controlled, they dominated this entire area, and I think we use that, or they use that experience that Panzer and Seti would have from playing this sort of position previously to do so well, finding so many eliminations as well, Evan. A really nice performance in the end, of course, third place, not getting into that top 2, but they'll be really happy with that start.
I mean, it was looking like the script was going to come through and it was going to be Seti's trio head-to-head clash in the final moment, which would have been nice. And maybe we will still get that at some point today. But again, a really great account of themselves here in this first game. Two teams in Seti's trio and in Cammy's trio who are both teams that are looking for a global spot, and they start off with great intentions. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the both of them.
There are two trios that a computer might have predicted to make it to the end game of game 1, but didn't. And if you cast your minds back to start of game 1, we saw a rather dramatic showdown over at Demon's Domain. I don't think Queasy was expecting Malabuka to come his way, Levin.
You know
no
what?
one was.
I mean, we certainly weren't, but at the same time, I wouldn't count it out for Queasy to have, right? You know, I know Queasy very well, and I know he can be a bit of an overthinker at times, and I'm sure this is something he would have thought about. So, look, whether or not he was prepared for it, Mini, it doesn't matter, because they were prepared in the game, right? They dealt with them on spawn swiftly. They made quick work of them, and they showcased maybe why Malabuka's trio shouldn't have landed here, because I feel like if you're gonna make that decision, Mini, right? If you're thinking, okay, cool, we're gonna tell them we're gonna leave, then we're just gonna surprise them. Game 1, not even just like a random point of the day. Game 1, you can't win, man. You can't come out and then just not win. You gotta make sure you are on point for that spawn.
And I was so surprised at that as well. This isn't like they're just landing at a completely new drop spot that they haven't been landing at all season. They've been practicing this drop. They've been learning it so well. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do next now. Are they going to continue landing at Demon's Domain? Will we see them at Utopia City? Will we see them going anywhere? Who knows?
Well, we're going to find out right now with game 2. Let's head back to Taco and Takata.
Doubt the only thing that they want to see is finding themselves eliminated early. It's tough out there, the Takata. Anything and everything could take place because everyone is trying to find those final seats for the Global Championship Battle Bus.
That they are. An eventful game 1 from the kinda surprise comeback at Demons to literally having Cammy and Seti together, not as teammates, but touching each other on the leaderboard in first and second place. This is a way to kick things off, and we're ready for game number 2.
Hab ich irgendwie gar keine.
Everybody's kind of had their chance to figure out what's the pacing going to be like, because it's one thing to play through the group stage, it's one thing to play through the open quals phase and all that good stuff, Takata, but it's another demon entirely when you are dealing with a sit lobby in a major grand finals.
I'm excited to see what happens here. Game 2, things are obviously going to change up, but not at Demon's Domain, as once again we have the Titans flashing.
Okay, but this could be the revenge to a moment. King, gonna be the first one to touch down. Mustache immediately bail.
Cammy died.
That's good. Yeah, second.
2 teams, bro. What are they
2
doing?
are going here. That's not even 50-50, by the way.
Watch out, we don't know this guy.
This one kid is so high, bro. Looking for a gun. I'm landing this pistol real quick. Oh, I can't tell you. I'm coming. Give me a sec.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
This one kid is so high, bro. Looking for a gun.
FS, you can take.
I'm landing it.
I'm dropping you.
Still didn't finish fight,
Wait,
but
you should
it, I dropped it.
Chap, you should take the mist. You can bring it. Okay. Go.
Spire.
Yeah, bring all the heals, Trap.
Okay.
Because you're going there.
Still didn't finish fight, but
Take this as well.
I have 3 medkits, 3 bigs, and wingers.
Chap, you should take the mist.
Never pump in my email, right? There's a medkit.
Spire.
Blue Spire.
I'm a big
You
guy.
die, right, Chap? Blue Spire.
Oh yeah.
You have no, like a normal one, yeah? Or?
Yeah, I got one. There's so much spare here. I already have so much spare here. I need nothing.
We only put ones on this game, probably.
I'm a big
You
guy.
die, right, Chap? Blue Spire.
Oh yeah. Did I fight us? Like, and then sorry. There's so much spare here.
It might still be like... You can just build up and talent, probably. We only put ones on this game, probably.
Did I fight us? Like,
We got purple Spire on. And a blue one. Might still be like... You can just build up and talent, probably.
shots here? Oh, no, nowhere. A team landed, or like, is on a shrine.
There might be conning that like the shrine, you know.
I see no one, by the way, at houses.
Have a chuck.
Yeah, no one. Like, they're not even shooting. I think one team went to, or like, is on a birdie. There's a team here landed.
I mean, bro, listen, do we not just key houses now? Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to. There, one team of houses went to shrine.
One of them, bro, the shrine team
We
is
need to
gonna be
move for
absolutely
damage on them at least.
Yeah. 6 bricks, 3 left. Team here landed.
Three
Not just key houses
Can you
now?
hold 2 medkits or 2 bigs, Chap?
I can.
I have 3 medkits, 3 bigs, 6 wings. 3 medkits.
I have 3 mini chuck, 1 mech right now.
Just bigs.
Should have 2 medkits. I looked
found
2
scout draw 6 bricks.
blue Spire here, actually.
Should I take the spy and set my DMR? No, right?
Ja, jetzt.
Okay, so we don't fight them.
Need to go look for damage now.
I think you stay maybe reason here and look at the high pillar.
I don't think I do. I think we kill them.
They're building up now.
They're building up now.
Just
Chat.
edge.
Are they building? Okay.
Edge go.
I'm building against one.
I'm swinging back. Can you look me?
Yeah, I'm.
Scheiße.
Be careful, hyper.
Do you guys have shotguns?
Yeah, I have another. Why is he doing so high now?
Built the purple Spire here.
Rift?
Rift,
I mean, they're not even trading me anyway.
50, 100.
Bro, I need to put that shit on. I can dink him, bro. If you hit him low, I'm dinking him, okay? Chat, let me know.
fucking
So then we
speaking.
can kill him. I can fully kill him, I think. Wait outside. Wait, he's so...
Yeah, so he has a... I think he has a DMR.
80? Trading that region.
I need to heal at once to 160.
Hyper is shooting at me now.
I don't Michelle at the bottom, by the way. An AR ammo and a purple Spire.
80? I'm locked this game, let's go.
Make sure you count your damage.
160.
He's not
I mean, okay, I'm not trading him. Like, what is he doing?
50 crack, 50 white. 50 white Fusion. Come maybe kill him.
Right?
I didn't want
He
speed.
blocked it, he blocked it. 45, crack. 205.
I'm not getting like any white
Where's the
Spire.
other team of houses? They didn't kill it, I think. Careful that you don't get lurked on. Yeah, they got the DMR. He double dinked me.
What damage you guys have?
240.
100. I mean, I can't even trade it, it's not even worse.
And let me trade that guy. Drop me all your heals. Drop me all your heals. Fuck it, bro. I'm not trading this kid. We've hit the same amount of
Just go
damage.
farm a metal then if you're not doing anything.
Schon?
Yeah, check me go down.
Okay.
Drop me minis as well. Drop me everything so I can trade. Drop everything so I can trade.
Sorry.
Weiter.
$80 white?
Nice.
Full trade.
Yeah, I'm doing it, bro. Trust me.
Don't have that much life, so
Blue
it should
Spire
be
here.
alright.
great
I'm getting double traded somehow. What is he doing?
I'm getting the boost bar.
We might actually key them. The purple fury, if someone wants.
No,
and
sure.
Spire.
I'm taking Spire.
Hey, dead!
Nice.
I have 300. No, I have
want to go,
400.
maybe?
I mean, they're gonna
Bro, I
blast
feel
before
like
we
there's
get there.
barely any heals. Maybe you guys can sneak up. I don't know.
I mean, we can kill them.
I mean, he's just rezzing, bro. Oh.
We need to key them anyways to get the zone.
I'm getting 30 damage only the whole time because I'm thinking him in the mage was rezzing. Pretty sure.
Go get spare shit now, and then we need to go start like going aggressive
Fuck
for
it,
them.
fuck it.
Go aggressive for them, and then we get Shrine later and get dash prob, okay? How much damage do you guys have?
200.
Bro, I don't know.
I got a gold Spire, by the way.
I mean, either I have fucking
You need to pop 5 sparrows.
600 or I have like 450. Depends.
Yes, we're gonna pop Slurp Truck.
Oh, that's fine. Take the Spire with me. Take the Spire with me.
There's a blue Spire, yeah, you can bring it. It's over, it's on chap. Look.
I have
one
purple,
big, two
purple.
listen, 2 medkits, 3 minis, 1 big.
Get the medkits here, minis. Come, they're running now, I think.
Yeah.
Come.
To actually key them.
Pump the Slurp Truck, yeah.
I have a Spire in my inventory, not a DMR by the way.
Careful on the left. Yeah, we are Spire, but we have gold Spires.
Yeah, I know.
What's your mats? I'm 545.
335.
305.
In front of us, they're in front of us. Don't let them see us.
Take. Oh, yeah.
Don't even do this chest. Like, don't let them see us.
See the
There's
dashboard
behind
there?
trees, maybe.
See
Yeah, I see it.
They have dashes as well, but they went early.
I'm not gonna lie, there's no way they're all 200 HP.
No, I don't think so, man.
Around 200 HP as well, by the way. Forgot.
If this is a 2 dash prob, I'm dropping minis, I think.
Just use it, no?
I'm gonna use it. It's only one.
I have 3 medkits.
You see him?
They went under the bridge.
I'll be below us here, man.
Let the dashboard here?
Dash ones. Come. Right in front of us.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm dashing. I'm dashing from left.
Yeah, go to jab.
Yeah, one dash.
I'm beaming him. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
50 card, 50 card.
70. 40 on the left kid.
I have 2 dash on my body, by the way.
Yeah, I need to
For only 150, do you have a medkit?
I need to pop medkit. I'm popping a medkit.
Drop me a medkit.
I'll
drop you.
Okay. Be careful, third parties. They're throwing dashes. They want to dash away. I'm pretty sure. Or dashing us.
You guys look for them. I'm gonna go get the dash prob in the back.
I mean, they made 100 million boxes. We can't fight. They're
Is he
popping.
Look at this. Look at this kid.
I mean, we need to wait till they're out of zone.
This guy's getting the dash prob.
No, it's not right.
No. I'm gonna need to try and go for it, but need to look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Phantom's looking. I don't need to know.
Can't look at that kid.
I can't look. I don't have an angle.
They're trading you with DMR.
There's a
Wait, they're
team
maybe
sitting
king us. They're
below
maybe
me,
king
so-
us.
Yeah, there's a team sitting below me.
Yeah.
Junge,
Maybe guys,
Go
try
for
to
the
get a
dash block,
Superman blob.
so die Scheiße.
He's going for the dash block.
Can you go right next to me?
Yeah, he's going for it.
Trying to beam shiny her.
For the 8 on shiny. What the fuck? 48, 96, oh, dead! Oh my god, 129.
We're going them.
No, we can't.
Kid right next to me. I'm getting dash on by the team, I think.
Okay, I'm coming.
Team under the bridge. I'm good.
Can you come back?
They're in the back now.
Careful, they're still in the boxes.
There's 2 bigs here. There's 2 bigs
No,
here.
I'm getting them.
I have 1 big. I think they're still here. Or they sneaked away. I don't know.
I have like 700 damage, but I don't know.
I think they went.
Yeah, we need to run north. How much damage do you have, Chad? Do you run next to me?
right next to you.
Down it. Where?
Run next to me.
Yeah, dashing on us, dashing on us.
50, 80.
I'm in space.
Next space, 8 on 1.
So I don't think you overdo space.
Probably big.
Watch out that they don't
That
jump
dashes,
in you.
careful.
Yeah.
We should run back towards Lone Wolf.
The dashing.
Try and get some damage on these kids.
37.
Nice.
He dashed his teammate off. He doesn't have dashes, the last one.
They're still on the team on the right. Go.
Oh, hau doch ab.
Yeah, I need to farm, bro. Let's have fun.
I'm 150.04.
34.
I think we have not so good damage.
I mean, I have 700.
Okay, well the team south west by the way, so.
I have 350.
What?
Yeah. Hold on, we need to
So
play,
low on pumping
that.
break.
We need to play that damage and then we need to buy Madness and Brutal, I think.
2 medkits, 6 minutes, 1 break. They're probably both already all medkits, by the way.
Do we have any whites right now?
2 medkits.
I have a medkit. Alright, so I got just going in then.
I need to follow medkit now.
Yeah, you need to front me one. I'm going a bit further.
I'm cap nice, but
It's gonna be like 5-5-4.
I mean, we don't have whites, no? Like after
let's go to this gas station.
Pump the back it now. Perfect. I'm building myself in.
Yeah, we don't have
I have
whites.
6 minutes, 1 break. I'm 3-2-4.
Oh, cap.
170, 370, 360.
Campfire, don't forget, you can use it maybe.
Frank, erklärt von Delfin. Delfin ist unzufrieden mit Handyvertrag. Andere Delfine sagen, bei Frank gibt es bestes Netz. Einfach.
That unfavorable. I think it's pretty evident that Kylie and Robin are going to be able to close this one up, but you can at least look back to how things started off here, and yeah, Focus just completely rolled over. Just not a whole lot to be done there. I mean, you've got 3 players just challenging your wall once.
Excited to see how it continues to go for Pink, Nebs, and Hero. They're in 10th place now, going into the second match. They've had somewhat of a safe early to mid-game in game 1, playing it as they practice, and once again, continuing to do so.
Ooh. Nasty shots, Kiddo. Team from way across. Probably recognize the fact that Kiddo's a little bit low. Nebs, similar position. iDrop, not really looking to let up off the gas here anytime soon. But deep inside of the storm, currently, Svi, Heaney, Trulex, gonna look to play heals. And this is something that you can almost always anticipate from Trulex. Is I think consistency tends to be his leading trait. And it's something that is not easy to come by, but Trulex is someone where it might not necessarily be flashy, but you can almost always depend on him to figure out a way to make it into every single endgame.
But it's more than just making it to the endgame. I mean, they were able to get 2 eliminations in a 5th, but without having a bit more eliminations, they're still in 8th place, despite having gotten such a good placement. So not only are they gonna have to make it to endgame, but they're also gonna have to figure out a way to look for a bit more frag opportunities. Chad, Breeze, and Mr. Savage, they were almost in a prime position going into the first moving zones until Cammy overtook it from them. They were kind of low on materials, so these later half of the match rotates have been getting the best of them, but at least Surge wasn't too much of a problem.
Just seeing so many teams looking to try and hug more towards some of these dead side rotates. Teams looking to also try and play off of the natural map terrain for coverage. You never want to burn too much of your material super early on and find yourself in a position where you're start trying to refarm material against teams that are likely desperate for Surge by then. And talking about a little desperation for Surge, Izzy, Blazi, Lixium, unfortunately on the receiving end of that currently. And it's going to take a lot for them to overcome this, because the only team that seems to be nearby enough for them to try and get some damage against is one of our strongest contenders in this final lobby. But Pablo, Prodoxy, Gina, they're likely aware of the fact that they've got someone en route. The moment that Lixium lets off some of these shots, that's going to be the welcome visit here. But Lixium, Blazi, they're just so low. These Surge ticks are just brutal to their HP. They are desperately trying to chase down Prodoxy's team, but Chino and Co, they know better. They can tell this team's clearly desperate. They clearly need the damage. All we've got to do is just hold walls to our back, and we are fine and out of here. And a little bit of frustration seeping through there for
More towards it. Yeah. I have bandages for you. Get in? No. Come in. Come from. Got bandages? I have 9 minis. And
Wing a big hold.
I'm holding. Go back. I'm 0-3-4. Need surge.
Yeah, I'm with you. Blow it more.
Teleporting.
You see team on the left. We need to look at them.
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Dipping.
I got double links.
One HP, I'm fully 1 HP.
I have 1 big 4 minis.
I have 8 minis.
Bro, we need to just jump in and
There's a
team
team
below us.
I'm gonna try and spray this bush, can we?
Bro, is there solo below us or something? Like, why is there only one
You see the
stepping?
bush in the back? Oh, no.
Bro, let's just jump in. We are 10 above bullets, bro.
Getting on the wall. Stream, 40.
Nice. After one!
Swing it.
I think no.
Swing it.
I have it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Swing it. One's on the right, one's on the left. Yeah, chill. There, come. Follow me.
I have 7 minis.
Okay.
Barrels.
They're looking. I need to box up in here.
Yeah, do it.
Die sterben.
Die one follow me.
Need to.
Sehe das schon.
You need to survive anyways.
Go.
Let's charge.
Jetzt sind die wieder vor denen.
Good looking, bro. You're dead. Zone.
I'm sure this one.
Just run here.
And 1-1.
350,
One,
180,
one,
370.
7 minis.
We need to get in and we need to run.
On the right. They're still looking. I mean,
We need
25.
to build.
Mein Gott, diese Fliege, ne?
Dashing. This guy.
Junge. Wie kann man so nerven, ey?
Jump in the
Bubbles to the right. In the front. Bubbles to the right.
Yeah, I mean, they're just still shooting.
I'm leaving. You
Yeah.
I have 6 minutes left. Good below.
I'll be bubble as we get in.
I'm dead.
I mean, I'm just dead.
Push it, bro.
Ja. Kann ja nichts machen, was soll er machen? Ah, Shep ist tot. Ne, Mr. Savage, ah, perfekt, Mr. Savage ist tot.
Waffe. Below. Yeah. How, bro?
90 pump.
100.
Scheiße.
Zone is just so fucked, bro.
There's nothing. I don't even know what you can do there. Even if I had
We're
a
fighting
DMR,
a team
we
and they're
are just
building
fucking
100
dead.
million boxes, bro.
I had 800 damage.
I couldn't even.
Doing a prediction going into today, but things changed by the match. 46 points on the board. Demons, domain, zone pull. Let's see how this ends up.
The real problem is all these teams are kind of stuck at the base of Demon's domain mountainside. Vico, Veno, Flixie, trying to see if they can take advantage of it. Got a great field of view over the lobby currently, but Pink still looking to try and play a little bit of a spoiler there. Have a nice tag onto Medius, but he is still sitting 2 below. He does have a handful of small shield potions to work with. Some pinpoint accuracy, also gonna buy him a little bit more time, but this is getting so messy for a lot of these teams here, Takada.
It's literally the battle of Surge. Veno's trio going against Pink right now for who can be above that threshold. Pink somehow connecting shots from afar, but you cannot miss these shots, Pink. It's everything as Veno's team has overtaken the Surge, but now with the next hit coming through, both trios have gone below, applying even more pressure over 100. Good news for Veno though is he has this whole trio to help him out with the tags, and Pink being alone, it's going to be 10 times more difficult.
It's part of the risk involved when you're playing these early dead side rotates. Keeping track of the surge threshold for Pink. He's playing a different game entirely. He's a solo just looking to get active. Pablo Wingo might be on the receiving end of it, but no, he gets shut down. Vico, Veno, Flixie inside, low ground. And Veno, unfortunately, can no longer join Vico and Flixie on this endeavor. It's going to be down to the rest of his team to try and make something happen here. But the Surge Ticks are just destroying their HP. Flixie cannot afford another one. And just like that, barely elevating themselves above the Surge damage threshold. they found a moment of relief, but it's all so temporary and short-lived here, Takada, because they still have to press forward. They've still got to
wie schnell er das editiert hat.
recuperate their HP, and for Flixie, that's just not going to be in the conversation any longer. He's been fully knocked. Whether or not the team's going to be able to key into his box is another conversation entirely. Vico doing what he can to try and hold, but he knows he has to forfeit it. Skvi, True likes Teeny, just entirely too healthy to deal with. Vico is trying to see if he can get a good tag in on the side here, and True Legs will unfortunately lose a good chunk of his HP for that, but Vico is still a solo. He has a good amount of build, so Takada, he could look to just play through the backside and maybe catch an unsuspecting straggler.
Back-to-back games where Vico and Flixie have trouble with Surge. They're so used to fighting for Surge, but with a majority of the other teams just capitalizing on that Surge meta, it makes it that much more difficult for them. Even if they get enough damage early on, it's just not enough in the end, as Vico's forced to do anything he can to get a little bit more points for his trio. They clutched it up as a duo in the last match despite the difficulties. And you were talking about it, Taco. What if Queasy and his trio were up in game 1? Well, now you can see it here in game 2. Merstash, Swizzy, Queasy up in the clouds looking to close out Height.
It's definitely a more traditional sense here, but also for Pixie, Medios, and Vanya, they've been trying to set themselves up for their own position of success. Starts with big frags onto players like Tayson, but Queasy, Merstash immediately getting a move towards the next front side Height. They want to ensure that nobody has an opportunity to try and press them just yet. Looking to spray down. Head on a swivel behavior, and Swizzy, Merstash, they're looking to be the cutoff range for these teams trying to work through secondary Height. I drop body. They don't have Cammy any longer, so trying to overtake Height might be out of the intentions here. But they can still look to play through that secondary Height, still look to play off of the side of the mountain face and not get caught in all of this traffic. And Vico still barely, he is hurt, but he is making it work, Takada.
9 seconds left till Zone starts ticking. Beacon goes down though as I drop Pari forced to play out as a duo, get as many points as possible when Zones have the danger of pulling once again up a mountain. You have to be prepared for the worst, and the worst is exactly what happened as Zone pulls even further up. All these players down below forced to use every last material they have to make it up to the zone. Some going around, but for Swizzy, Merstash, and Queasy, it's a blessing for them on Height. The #1 trio goes down. Queasy, Merstash, Swizzy looking to close the gap on the leaderboard, but you gotta be careful. That second place trio, it's Seti, it's Yapko, it's Panzer. They're still up, and they're looking to come.
And they're looking to try and just keep clearing out teams that are forced to drop into their lair, essentially. But Pixie, Marias, Vanya are also looking to try and see if they can maybe overtake the front side of zone. They know that there are so many teams on each side of them, but Nathan, Ferdoxy, just running directly into the crossfire here. It's so hard when you're trying to scramble your way up this mountain. There's some teams that are able to cement themselves early on. They just have the slightest advantage. But True like Sweet and Teeny, with the IGL shot call of a lifetime, they're just gonna run directly through the tunnel. They're saving so much material here. They're getting a chance to reform. Queasy, Merstash, Swizzy, that might be the final that they'll have to deal with later on here. But right now, it's all down to Penzer. Scratch that. Yapko, Seti, they're the ones who are gonna have to come up big here for their team. And now Yapko, solo clutch position. How many more placements can he truly attain here? And he's just hoping to stay out of sight, out of mind. But it's not going to be enough, because you can never escape where Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash are at. Just looking down, relentless towards the low ground teams.
They got the best zones possible. If any trio's going to capitalize on it, it's them. And now they know their opponents are low on mats. They're bound to be low on HP. If there's any time you want to get fraggy with it, it's right now, as Swizzy's decided to drop low. Merstash shortly behind him, looking to see if they can pick up these last few eliminations. Just 3 trios are still up, but Merstash, big pump coming through. Works goes down to fall damage. Queasy forced to drop and support his teammate Akira, trying to escape, but the potential heal off as Yapko has made it back into the zone, but he quickly picks up Akira. 2 trios left, and now seems to be a 2 versus 1. Swizzy looking to close this game out. He connects the initial shots. He gets dropped, but Queasy with the quick pump is gonna clean it up.
Okay, Yapko, I'm starting to see why NA puts so much respect on your name, bud. But hey, kudos to Queasy. Great heads-up positioning there. He knew he just had to lock in that last shot. He wasn't gonna leave Swizzy hanging by any means, but a great effort out of Yapko at the end there.
It's crazy to think about that at the start of this match, Queasy, Murstache, and Swizzy were about to get eliminated off spawn, but Swizzy was able to clutch up the 2 quick eliminations, and that literally granted them the shot of taking home the second match of the day, pushing them from 18th place to who knows what position now after that victory royale. They aggressively played for the high ground despite getting dropped in that first moving zone, and luckily enough it kept pulling up the hill, allowed them to not get contested throughout the rest of that late game, and in those final moments they decided to play a bit extra aggressive, pick up a nice few eliminations, and in the end Yapko almost was able to make a miracle come through, but Queasy shut that down quickly and gave them that victory royale. That's it for game 2, so let's head back to the desk and see what they have to say.
Thank you so much. It's hard to believe that Queasy's trio were going to take the victory royale if you cast your mind back to that off-spawn battle where Swizzy pulled off a miraculous 2v1 versus Ping and Wox. And then obviously they are blessed by those mountainous zone pools in the end mini-minor and made the victory royale look effortless.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, a tough situation for Malavuka's team. Just, you know, another game 11 where they're trying to make it off spawn. They're trying the same strategy they tried before, and it just didn't quite work out for them. But, I mean, all eyes have to be on Swizzy here.
I mean, how can they not be? They've got to take it down there. Look, I'm all for giving my props to Swizzy because he did phenomenally there. But really, you're pointing fingers. If you're Ping and Wox, you're looking at yourselves in Miracle, and we've got to win that, right? We really have to win those. And I mean, the rest of the game sort of plays out how I would have expected, right? I actually thought this was what game 1 was gonna look like, right? In one of these games where you allow, you know, the team to sort of come through, you beat them off spawn, you go out and win that game, right? Typically, right? That's what you expect from these elite teams. They obviously didn't do that in game 1. Here in game 2, they make it happen in the exact type of fashion we love to see them do it.
Yeah, it's a typical Queasy victory royale, really, isn't it? Trying to dominate that high ground, understanding the zones where they could pull, of course, and ended up pulling over that hill. So they had to put themselves in the prime position. And when you're up on height in this position, it's so straightforward to make sure that teams don't try and contest, because everyone else down below is just trying to traverse up that hill and make their way up, whereas you can just sort of look down and ensure that nobody else can make their way through. So a really straightforward performance, but another one from these guys that we would expect, because this is exactly what they're going to be doing in all of the games.
And the way Swizzy played this game, again, just from the start, starting off with that huge sort of 2v1 in box, to just being an absolute menace to everyone in this lobby. So many times we watched him in this endgame, and he was just putting in damage, just straight damage. And you know, I know the casters were trying to hype up there the potential for Yapko to make something happen. Nah, man, it wasn't happening. Queasy was ready, max HP, always the insurance there. A very strong start for these boys.
Historically, all of these players, even with different teammates, were high ground kings, and now they've come together to conquer. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll be chatting about the rest of game 2.
Scheiß kleine Fliege, ey.
Welcome back to the FNCS Europe Major 3 finals. We're 2 games in, and what games they have been. Let's talk about our endgame situation. Just to recap, Twizzy, Queasy, Moustache took game number 2 in style, and they took it from the grasp of Seti, Yapko, and Panzer. A trio that we didn't get to see much of in the group stage because they did qualify via a victory royale, but they're really showing us what they can do now, Levin.
I mean, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. They are rising to the occasion. You know, when we have these major threes every year and there's the teams who we know need to qualify, a lot of the times, a lot of those teams sort of just come through, they skate through, they'll pick up an 8th or 9th place, and that's enough to get them to globals. Jobs are good, and right, Minnie? These guys are not playing that way right now. They're playing like a team who has intentions to win the FNCS. It's all good. We know we can make it to globals. I'm Seti, I'm Panzer, I'm Yapko, 3 players who are globals quality players, absolutely. But we want to win the whole thing.
Yeah, and if you set your sights for that, I mean, you can only go one way, right? Things can only go well. And I think this is a team that does belong at this stage of the or this point of the leaderboard as well. I think this is a team that we know how good they can be. We know the experience that all of them have. Panzer in particular on the come up as well this year as well. I think this is a position that he should find himself in first place here. I'm really liking the way they're playing as well. Low consistency, finding eliminations is whether they can keep it up now.
But Minnie, it's crazy. You think about Yapko, he was doing all right on NA Central until last season, and now he's come back and he's starting to look dominant in Europe again.
Yeah,
I think this on their scorecard for this year.
I think it's just a boost of confidence from him, really, going over to NA, performing well, doing that sort of, I think he came sort of like 5th and 8th on NA, maybe a little bit higher as well. He's just doing very well over there, giving himself that confidence back, which I think some veteran players might lose that as they get older and sort of more well-known in the scene and more experienced. So it's nice for him to be up on top.
But let's talk about the amazing performance as well of Sato, Karma, and Six so far. They had 11 eliminations in their first game. Another strong performance from them here as well, Evan.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Sato might have heard us all, you know, waxing lyrical about Akira's trio, talking about their chance of making it to globals, and he's going, hold on a minute, guys. I've been to a global championship. You're forgetting me when you're talking about the best French players, and, you know, he's been put on the show for us so far in these first couple games. You know, don't sleep on these guys. Do not sleep on these guys. There's always going to be a team in these majors, I think, that comes through and surprises people with their performances. And I think so far this team is that one. With that being said, Akira's trio did have a really good game and outplaced them, right? But it might be hard to outfrag these guys of how these guys are playing right now. Sato is really popping off, Minnie.
Yeah, if you're rooting for the French teams, you'll be really happy with how this has started. A couple of French teams popping off. I mean, these guys in particular having a really good start. I think it just comes down to now their off-spawn situation. How's that going to go? Contestations, team moving in. Are they going to be able to keep up that consistency? That's going to have to be questions they're going to have to answer for the rest of it.
Well, Akira, Karama, and Werex as well, they were appearing in the end game. It was kind of a blink and you miss it moment, but they were there and they were challenging the top, Minnie.
Yeah, better performance from these guys. We didn't see it in the game number 1. We didn't see what we know that these guys can do. It was a 14th with 2 eliminations. That last game, a 3rd with 11 eliminations. So a massive comeback for these guys. And I think that's going to give them a little bit of confidence now. Getting off to a good start in major finals is so important. They didn't have that 11, but they've come back and they have the chops to make it all the way.
Massive, big game. Could have been better as well. I know Akira went down there to 4 damage at the end. It was a tough closing out, but I'm optimistic about these guys ramping up the momentum a bit.
Well, we're going to ramp up the momentum. We've got 4 games left in tonight's lobby. There is everything to play for right now. It's too early to call, but we know now our trios are feeling warmed up. We're starting to see some contenders rise, but everything can change in just a game. So let's head into game number 3.
Look, Frankie, you're speaking about contenders. The top 3 right now, all trios have yet to qualify to the Global Championship. We were looking at predictions. The top 5 had all already qualified, but now our top 3 on the leaderboard have yet to get a spot in the Global Championship, and it is looking strong. 3rd place, you mentioned it. Sato and his trio, one of the French trios looking to represent their country in France. Hopefully at the Global Championship. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves though, Taco, because we're still just going to be getting into game 3 here shortly, and there's 12 full matches to be played out. So let's get right into the next match.
Look, the leaderboard might not be panning out the way that a lot of folks would have expected for the starting point, but it is still day 1, and it's very clear that 1 or 2 solid pop-off performances could leave you in a much better position to try and play through, settle up some of those issues if you've been having them from day 1 matches, and figure it out for day 2.
I'm all about it though. I love the rivalry. We've got a sick off spawn at Demon's Domain. Absolute cinema leaderboard with Seti and Cammy in 1st and 2nd place, going head to head back and forth. And we're just kicking things off. So let's see if we get a 3rd contestation down at Demons. It's currently 2-0 for Queasy and his trio, and it looks like we are gonna get it.
If this is another wash from Malabuka's team, you're gonna have to seriously start considering, do we just drop it? But Queasy, he finds the first one onto Watts. Ping, hoping that he can just barely manage to survive, but Swizzy, hot on his heels, looking to chase them all out. Malabuka, he is the only one left standing. One of the fastest off-spawn disputes that we have seen today. And Mustache, Swizzy, Queasy, down. Where has he, rolled off to? They don't realize that he's still sitting overhead. But there's no shotgun. Maybe his chest can provide it, but it's not a Sentinel pump here. This is not the shotgun that you want for up close and personal against 3 healthy members, Takada.
Yeah, look at their shield. Look at their loadouts. At this point, I'm thinking how to escape, not how to win the 1v3. It's how to get out of here. Where can I hide where they'll never find me? Or what's my exit route? But, I mean, you'd think after Scrims going 5-0 in the way of Queasy, they would have potentially committed to another drop spot. But this could be it. Malabuka now has a chance to take down Mustache. 1 player to the start. How has he not seen him?
So close, but so far away. Malabuka will be spotted out though, eventually, and now Mustache, friends to enemies. At this point, everyone is fair game, and Queasy's team for the 3rd time.
50? 100?
In the bush?
Yeah, in the bush, don't trade him.
Trying to get some tags through it.
Das hat sich so aufgehangen, ne? Das ist so unfassbar, Alter. Und dann krieg ich es doch nicht mal geschlossen, das ist ja noch schlimmer, ey. Junge.
Bro. Too late.
We should take trap.
Let's go 2 days up again. Time.
I don't have break.
What you should do.
Alter, sieht gar nichts aus, weil das ist verschwommen ist.
Coming right now.
Going up on the rock. I guess I'm just gonna watch this place.
Ja, wieso ist die Grafik so schlecht? Ich verarschen, Alter? Danke. Das sieht schon besser aus, würde ich sagen.
He's not peeking.
I need 200 more metal. Watch out behind you.
I'm 005. I don't like he's.
Jetzt wird die Grafik schon wieder schlechter. Junge, Junge, der trifft aber auch gar nichts, ne, mit der DMR-Haute.
They're not peeking, by the way.
None of them, I guess, or anything?
No, nothing.
And they're picking each, right?
Yeah. Eddie, I think.
But no one is peeking.
He's running to gas right now.
You need to double pick, maybe.
50.
I'm not gonna lie, we got scammed on the heels this game. I had like 0 out of 7 chest points.
Ich muss ja nächste Woche spielen, ne?
I know what Gas is doing down gas and.
Such a fat retard, bro. Holy fuck.
Someone on gas.
Yeah, there was one
Or I
running
don't know
to
what
gas.
they're doing.
88.
They're not peeking.
There was one running to gas.
I know, but.
I've never seen anyone do something like that.
They're not doing base anything, by the way.
Weiter.
You put. No.
I got 200 damage.
Oh, they went. They're not even on gas anymore. I think they're ramping up.
Oh,
Now.
yeah.
They're ramping up. A 5 metal.
I'm 4, 130, 260.
Okay.
Ich verstehe nicht, warum er es trotzdem weiterhin versucht. Irgendwas scheint er ja... Vielleicht sollte er noch eine Dings halt hochzugehen. Vielleicht trifft er ja dann besser.
50. 120.
I killed him to fall! I killed him to fall!
I got shut down as well, but I'm trying to...
I don't know if that actually counts as 500 damage. No, I can't.
I think it is.
Wir kriegen den Kill nicht, ja.
I'm looking more heals here.
I got shot, by the way.
Okay.
Ach, kommt, Leute. Ist das euer Ernst, dass ihr jetzt...
Yeah, I'm more mess.
I have 6 picks, 6 minis in my inventory. Anything else?
Scholz. Reason.
So we're gonna outtrack me again. I know if you...
Scholz, Reason.
On south, on... I don't know how to explain what I need to do. On the south, on the van.
I'm not getting traded anymore, by the way.
50 white, 90 whites.
What damage do you guys have?
400, 370. I mean, it depends if the 500 counts. 100 of them surely count, so I have like 550 again.
Like rift, I mean?
I need to go grab some meds quick and farm some meds. I don't wanna go out scuffed again.
30?
I need to farm the meds now.
Should I still trade?
Yeah, there's still 12 spare minis here.
30s, 100.
Rebuild on houses, rebuild on houses.
Kill them at house.
You might be alone there, no?
No. One is going up there now.
Okay. We killed one of the teams that rebooted, brother. Or that team that rebooted. We need to do it later, though.
Where is the team reboot?
They rebooted houses.
Actually.
Yeah.
Farming some metal up. Break.
50?
Nice. You're one
I have no minis now, I have 6 picks. Is the minis down?
I have 2
And that's
minis,
12
not
minis,
two
that's
bigs,
12
man.
minis, that's 12 minis.
Alter.
I'm just farming mats now.
Döner aus dem Ofen. 14 Euro. Dönerrolle. 9 Euro. Übertreibt doch komplett, Alter.
We spawned thing.
Fine.
I got 2 shots by the way from them.
We spawned the exotic, brother.
Yeah, we need to use it. Got it,
50.
I can trade, no?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Ich hab halt kein Coupon für die, ne? Und ich hab keinen Bock, Geld auszugeben.
We need to kill it ASAP.
Yeah, we need to kill the thing.
Das ist so lächerlich, Alter.
Because they got rebooted.
Würde ich abholen, würden die... Hätte ich den Gutschein jetzt eingelöst.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I have 6 picks, 6 minis.
Come help us kill the thing. Come help us kill the thing.
I have 5 picks, 6 minis.
Dauert das nicht ein bisschen lang
We
vielleicht?
have awareness, bro.
I need whites if you have. I need. There's a madness here, by the way, Sarge.
Shoot the thing, shoot the thing. We need to go now.
Coming.
We got rank up.
I have only 25 wide.
We got rank up, Trap.
I know, but it's only 25. I'm shooting it.
Team it all back!
Where?
Dead!
Nice.
Where?
Can we kill him?
There! On my mark, purple mark, I knocked him there.
I'm on speed, I need whites.
Do we have rank up?
Ich frage mich, wie er den gehört hat, ne? Das frage ich mich halt echt.
He was popping something.
It's probably how was this reboot.
Sure? Can you get to me? Yeah, buddy's in front of me.
Coming.
Got it finished? Robin, yeah, it's how this,
We go back.
Der war nicht alleine.
Yeah, we need to go. This team is still gonna try and kill us, but
Alter, ist das krass.
I think so, yeah.
Aber schön, dass sie einen Kill bekommen haben.
Good shit.
Wir brauchen so langsam mal ein Erfolgserlebnis, auf jeden Fall.
You guys not one try to count?
Oh, we need to kill them now.
We need to get it.
Can you help me?
Yeah, we're coming.
I'm getting full sprayed by 50 bots.
I need watts. By the way,
There's a madness. 3 mech, let's see attack.
Oh, I'm dead. Like, already. Full fuck.
Spray now when staging. Debate this. Savage.
Oh, I'm getting full sprayed by the bots.
He's running there, I see him.
Okay.
He's right behind the shock. Right behind there, I see him.
I'm popping a medkit.
I'm popping a medkit. Chill, leave the loot.
I killed the thing.
Yeah,
Leave the loot, just team, come.
Should not go for the loot.
He's gonna dash back, he's dashing back. I can pad on him. You want me to?
I'm getting loot. You can chase him, but yeah, just be careful, you're alone. In chopper leading.
Sure.
Exotic pistol.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Madness.
Drop your shot for I think.
Sure.
Popping this medkit.
He's rebooting.
Get in the base.
Two madness, take the madness.
He's rebooting, can you come?
Where?
Yeah.
Pad on me, here.
I have two in my body as well, Savage.
Nice.
He's probably gonna pop heals. I'm not gonna kill the guy out the sky since he doesn't have dash pop, okay? I'm gonna kill the guy standing.
Was macht der im Baum, Alter?
I'm coming.
Yeah. Sure. Oh my god, he's seen me. What the f... I'm 1 HP.
I'm padding.
Wie zum Teufel wurde er da gesehen, Alter?
Where is he?
They're still there, where am I?
Need to kill them. I have 2 madness, 3 big 6 finish.
I need to get the loot after. Holy fuck, how's this?
You need a big shot, no reason?
No, I have.
Yeah. We need to pop out, we need to go.
Yeah.
There? Is he looking at me?
I see him. 30 there. 120.
Nice. I'm going with one more.
Strong dashes.
I can tag him maybe?
I'm going.
Careful, Chap, you're a bit split.
Got me. He needs to pop whites, I
Der
think.
spielt nur mit Schrotflinte und einem DMR. Na komische Kombi irgendwie.
Yeah, Chap, you're so
120. Yeah, you need to come.
Chap ist so gut wie tot, ey. Scheiße.
My box. I have no mats. 2 mats.
Going.
He's 1 HP.
I'm coming. On you.
2 bits.
I split you.
Mein Gott, Alter.
He's 1 HP. He's getting mats.
We need to kill him.
Yeah, kill him.
I'm going up.
Careful his teammate.
One's in the boat coming, I think.
He's
Other
hiding.
teammate is on me.
On it.
Nice.
Better kill him.
Teammate is coming to you. Chill, he's dead, you're down.
Thank you.
Dead, kill him.
Nice, good job.
Nice.
Jump in the members, Chap. Get the medkits going.
Warum haben die bisher nur 34, Alter?
Good shit, we need to go farm.
302.
I need to go back to the loot on the...
Alter, die haben 3 Kills und gefühlt nur 34 Punkte, ey.
One kill. Careful that no one sneaks now, please.
You need a big reason?
Yeah, I do.
Ich finde, da gibt so wenig Platzierungspunkte, einfach die müssen echt auf Kills gehen.
6 minis, 2 minutes.
1 minute is 10 managers, so I just need to go back to the loot.
Are we going?
3, 3, 5.
Are we going back to resistance?
We need to.
Reason's going there, and we're going to farm gap break, I think, on the bunker.
I have 200 metal, by the way.
I'm on the metal. We need to farm more gas later, if we can.
How much damage do we
need to go to the shrines. Actually, wait, we have A rank. We can get this cape, and then we can get the one in the bunker.
I have 1 medkit.
Drop me the mech, I can take the mech.
There's a big there. Can't hold it.
Yeah. I'm going to resistance quick, okay?
5 minutes. There's a campfire, 2 campfires, by the way, as well.
Do we even go there? I have 4 minis, 1 big to med.
There was basically nothing.
To go there. Just pad them. That tells reason.
I have madness on me. Can someone take? I'm throwing forward.
I'm
I'm not going resistance. That's gonna be...
Let's go use the madness. Check them.
It's gonna be heals coming out the HS, so I'm just gonna get them.
I'm 4-0.
The madness on us.
It's a match 4-0 to mine.
3-4-1.
3-3-5.
3 picks, 5 minutes in a cave.
Chance, and then get dashes. Running out, we're gonna have 2 capes.
Nice, I can take that. Nice.
But they open the A-rank.
Yeah. Wanna go?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
We need to get dashes on.
Did you take the pistol, Savage?
No, that's fine.
Wait, oh my god.
Don't have exotic pistol. I'm not
going
kicking.
back. I'm going back. I'm dropping my DMR.
I have 3 dashes.
I'm never
Dropping my
this.
DMR.
The pistol is the best gun in the game. You have it?
Yeah, I need to get it.
Have to do it quick.
My left gun, yeah, I don't see it. It's still... Oh no, yeah, I have it.
There's another dash block here, should I drop my cape?
Yeah, you can drop your cape. We start going soon, we're gonna get warning soon. For sickness.
That's a 2-1. So.
Get medkits already?
Yeah, I have 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop this one and then you guys pop the other ones.
6 minutes to bake.
And we need to use a med mess when we get in.
Popping the slide over.
You got 2 dash pop jump?
I think the kid's in front of us, metal.
No.
I need my kid, I need metal.
Yeah, I'm far. You need to come to me, you're running away. I'm shooting myself with it.
Warum?
I'm med messing us.
I'm shooting myself with the pistol. You guys need to get the rest
I
out.
dropped the med kit for a reason.
Boah, damit kann der echt abfucken, ey.
I'm 5-3-2.
Mit dieser...
No.
I'm warning now.
I'm warning now, yeah.
So, dann macht doch erst einer Attacks.
Kids in front.
Aber dass 74 Leute noch leben, das ist krass und behindert, ey.
Yeah. Wait, we need to wait for a reason. Reason.
Ey! Er tankt!
We need to use dashes and dash in.
Yeah.
I have an exotic pistol with impulse. I can get in. Please get in.
Yeah, then they're gonna look at us. Because they hear your shots. Let's just sneak up on this team, chap, and try and kill one, and then we pop dashes.
We should pop dash before.
No, I wanna pop dashes with reason. Yeah.
If you kill one, I'm chopping into you.
My stat, I hurt my stat 100%.
Wait for reason, we're popping dashes.
Rutschen eigentlich machen. Ich hab irgendwie voll Hunger.
4-3-2, we pulled. We need to go up.
I think we dash in once.
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah.
They're gonna be looking at us.
Oh, watch out, they're right next to you, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can we get out?
Neben dir.
Blow. Come to me, I'm popping a medness. They're all
Yeah.
out, they're all out.
Get out. I got you. Chill. You guys are panicking.
4-1-2.
I made more space. They're gonna follow us.
Alter, man sieht echt gar nichts, ne? Nur grün alles. So grün und ein Mischmasch aus blau bei mir.
Yes, I'm holding this wall trap.
4-1-2.
They need.
It's above them.
Another team is trying to spray me. I blocked them off though. Look. Yep. They're dying to search.
I'm popping a big.
Both teams are dying. No, both teams are dying. The team in the building. They're dying. You hear? They're killing them now, probably.
4-1-2.
Yeah, they're killing them. Chill.
We need to get this refresh.
Chill. They're killing us. I think we spray back. Come, Savage. Come with us. Don't go alone. I think they're not
Wait, if they try
Der
to
König sind 4. Hat der King ist Ass doch gesagt.
There.
Yeah, they are now. Let's go.
Pickaxe there back.
Don't make sounds, please.
3, 2, 1.
22 wide. Get finished.
Dot above us as well.
Nice.
As well.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I got a mats. I got cat mats, basically. Look here, maybe we can kill them.
I got everything.
Okay. I'm cap 2-4.
Alter.
Nice.
I got everything.
Ist das ein 10er?
Metal, no metal.
Ein 10er Chuck?
Cap 2-2.
Das sehe ich gar nicht, ne? Oder ist das ein 90er?
They're gonna die to search next to us. Chill. Be patient.
Can we pop dashes, please?
No, okay. Still have him, my buddy.
I have one in my dash.
Let's triple pump this real quick.
I have one in my buddy now.
3,
Das ist
2.
ein 90er.
Drop me ammo for pistol, please. I'm dropping you on my air.
Let's pop it. Come on, I'm putting dash pop.
Come.
So they're gonna be hiding
5-2.
us.
Come, we go.
Das ist...
Go raus.
4-3, 350.
Building up here a little bit.
Minis in there, if someone needs.
I need, perfect.
Okay.
Come up and look for damage.
Yeah. No more minis if you need. Oh, no.
Ich wusste gar nicht, dass das
Play
geht.
teams in this zone, don't forget.
Interessant.
I have one big.
That's it for heals?
Yeah.
I have 3 big 6 minis, take.
You need the 3 minis?
You need to look west, There's a team going.
I don't see them.
Das wusste ich gar nicht, dass das geht.
I see
Interessant.
them. Right, but they're going behind here. 45. They're looking back.
Drop me some heal and take this barrier, I have 2. You need to take your tags as well.
Here, take. Drop me some ammo.
I'm up.
Okay.
We need search, brother.
Yeah.
I'm doing one more.
Triple spray here. Wait, fuck.
Oh, that's a bad peek.
Wie die einfach alle da drin sitzen, ne?
We need to triple spray, I think.
Ja, materialbedingt würde ich fast sagen, sieht das eher bei Reason schlecht.
24?
Spray them.
Well, we need to look right, but we can't all triple spray them.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Look here,
Look, dashing! 27?
Correct?
Nice. Yeah, tagged.
That's our kill.
Coming.
Spray.
I'm impulsing.
Oh, team on the right as well, come on. Right loss.
You got tag points ID? Got hit twice.
I need a big.
Come on.
I have 6 minutes.
4 minutes and...
Full fighting.
Look.
100? I got I need big. I need big.
I have 90 chuck 4 minis.
I have 4 minis and I have 2 slots. 1 dead shot. I'm 5 to 2. Yeah.
Killing them.
Look at us, maybe.
Wait, come! Oh, why is he still waiting there? They're dying to search.
But I got cracked.
Look.
Yeah, he's dying.
50 crack!
One
Dead!
Schön.
No, we need this.
Yeah, Charles, you're going for it right now. Get the dash drop.
Okay, come on.
I'm dropping my alpha the dash drop if I can, but it's so risky.
Wait, behind us. You just, no, we can't.
We need to get the dash drop. I'm
Yeah,
talking
they
truck.
took it. I have 1 dash drop, just.
Follow me, we're gonna dash in.
5-1-2, I have a cape.
You have a dash drop and cape?
Yeah, I have 1 dash drop.
Drop me the cape.
512 heißt 500 Holz.
Yeah.
I'm ramping up a bit and then we're dashing.
Yeah.
Come.
Mann.
Dash twice. I'm going on the left, I have to go on the left.
Oh my god.
Cape.
I'm with you. I'm in. Look at me.
I'm going to reason.
I'm getting triple spade, I'm fine though. You need to lead from here, I don't know where we go.
That's fine. Drop me metal quick,
Take.
5-1-0, 5-1-0.
5-2-0. No, 4-2-0.
Careful, don't get dash on.
In my back.
They're dashing us.
Sure, we're in between like 10 teams here.
No, we can't do anything here. 150 above, is it enough?
Yeah, sure.
We have a 2x2. Careful, the Logan team doesn't
20 Teams, die gleich noch leben.
1 mini, 1 dash blob, you?
For me, take a fighting!
I have nothing to rotate then. Or do you have nothing to...
500 wood only.
3-2-0.
I'm 42, so we're chilling. Come, we're dashing now, I'll see you. Come. Here. You see dashes. There's 2 capes. There's more in the boxes next to us as well, come.
Chill.
I'm putting a dash bomb and we're playing triple cape.
Okay, I got cap brick! 550.
Yeah. We have triple cape, this is our game.
550.
What's your guys' heals?
550. Okay.
I got nothing.
Auch mal eine Aussage.
We can free it in the back! Look at the back! Spray them, we can spray them! Hey, quick, laundry!
We don't need that. Fuck it.
Okay.
I've cap brick.
Yeah, split me, chat.
5-2-0.
5-2-0.
Dash once and cape.
Yeah.
Don't get boxed in there.
Go above the break. Okay, I'm staying on this guy.
I'm coming.
We're in here.
We need
to be careful pre it's from below. Be careful pre bro.
Don't make...
Take some mats.
5-1-0.
570,
don't need to do anything, we have everything.
Don't look at anything, stupid.
You
have medkits?
Listen, I have
to take a medkit, chat.
I need.
Drop him.
Drop me medkit.
Scheiße, materialbedingt sieht es nicht sehr gut aus.
12 minutes, 2 minutes and 1 bay.
Look! I can chop off height, by the way.
I drop minis.
Yeah.
I
still have shield bubbles, by the way.
I might pull off the fella next rotate. Come. I'm going above one layer.
Landed in your box. I got
Oh
fucked
God.
out. I got fucked out.
I thought. Drop the big, I dropped the big. Savage.
Need to get up.
We can look
Up.
for height, but we need to do it slow, okay? We need to chop them in the back first. We're gonna do
I know, I have the shockwave pistol.
Yeah. Just wait, we're gonna cape again. Don't make it so we're looking.
Yeah, I don't.
They're fighting us, they're fighting.
Spraying us. Anyways, we're mirror.
We're not in here.
Cape. Come out the back. Come. Dropping on this area.
500 wood, 500 wood.
Okay.
Move you. 300 wood.
Back, we don't get pre.
We pull.
300 wood. Yeah.
Bring it back.
I'm 5
Don't use the shockwave pistol.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just stagger.
50.
Look here, chat, please. Look here.
Is he? Straight.
Yeah, I'm going straight behind. We're playing wetness. Yeah.
We're gonna cape.
I can't pop it.
Corner wood.
Take the
We're
midi.
gonna cape. Come. I'm going here.
They got the boy.
Okay.
Schön.
I still have free shield
I'm
bubbles
gonna
too.
top us in. Look for kills.
Yeah, we need to look for kills.
We need to get front.
We need to get front first.
Boah.
Look here, look back, chat.
On us.
Wait him. They're all scuffed and on.
Go front. Where's the pull?
Look here.
Back.
Yeah. Spray this.
Look zone. Don't switch. Up 300 wood.
Ist der offen gelassen?
We're gonna
Ja.
open down. Come.
Yeah. I'm here.
Spray.
Come. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Look together. Stop.
Just have awareness.
Look down.
Oh mein Gott.
Come.
Komm!
We can cave up and claim the long run.
Let's cape.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Going up there.
I can maybe shock with them off height.
Look here.
Chill, bro.
50.
I'll shock them off height, I'm pretty sure. Not in. I've 200 wood.
Maybe.
Let's dash up.
Keine Minis mehr.
Yeah. I'm holding. I'm playing ship up and then we go up. Okay?
Let's dash on them.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, go. Caping.
I need to cape.
Haben die, ist das so schlau überhaupt?
I'm up.
I'm up.
One HP. I have 10 builds. One build.
We need to fight or something.
I have 1 build. I'm going down.
Die werden auch gleich runtergeschossen oder nicht?
7 builds.
Going up. Dead.
Schön!
Going finish.
Fight. I got some out.
Oh mein Gott.
Yeah. I have storm sickness.
150. Dead. I dropped everything. I don't know.
I'm trying to just find him.
Chuck.
It's fine! Let's go, bro! Let's go! Good shit, buddy.
Bro, let's go!
Nice!
Schade, dass das nicht gewonnen.
The fucking gay boys.
Bro!
Nice!
Go back over. If we didn't have storm sickness, bro, we would have won, bro.
Yeah, there was a medkit. Yeah, there was a medkit too.
No, I killed one with strong
ticking
structure.
already. I was ticking already, though.
Let's go, bro!
Players have left by these shambles moments, and I think that Savage's team, though, they did a great job of just holding their own inside that secondary height.
They definitely did. All they needed was a decent match to put them back into, potential to qualify into the Global Championships, but even just taking home that first place spot, that's a huge bump up on the leaderboard, but also for Tayson, Shisho, and Haris, they were 16th place going into this match.
Okay, krass.
Consistency is what paid off. They were able to hold on to a good amount of heals. They
Schade.
disengaged when things got most chaotic, and from downtown,
Der hatte nicht mehr viel.
was able to
Tayson, Chico und Harris.
so let's head back over to the desk and see.
Ist das mies, Alter.
Thank you very much, guys. That was probably the messiest endgame we've seen so far. So many contenders challenging for the victory royale, but in the end, HRS quietly crept up and knocked out the competition. Levin.
Hey, huge game for this trio, and I feel bad with what I'm about to say, but they're a trio that I feel like easily gets forgotten about here in EU, right? Because they've already qualified to global, so we're not talking about them as a team that needs to do that, right? And they're not quite a contending team, right? It's not felt that way in terms of performance leading up. People aren't predicting them to come through and win FNCS, and so they sort of just go under the radar. But one thing you cannot deny is that there is quality there, Millie, and they showcased the quality here. Haris with a huge cut staying alive. There was pressure on him, right? Seti's knocking down his door, and he answered incredibly well.
Yeah, really great game for these guys. They only managed to get one elimination before this game, so they've ramped it up a little bit as well. And I remember, I think it was in the group stage we were talking about this team, and they seem to have an off game and then an on game and then an off game. So maybe we're going to see a little bit more of that sort of trend right now, getting a really good game in that previous one. Can they continue that? Are they going to maybe have not so good game next game and then a great one the next? We'll have to wait and see, but they need to try and find some consistency.
They might not have the pressure of qualifying for Leon on their shoulders, but now they've got a taste for success. They're going to be hungry for more. We'll be back in a few. Halfway through FNCS Europe Major number 3, and we are serving up some tea today, boys. Namely, that last showdown between Savage's trio and Hatress's trio. It was such a closely run thing, Levin.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, this is what you want to see. You want to see the drama, the moments. Mr. Savage's trio in that moment, they looked incredibly good, right? Throughout the end game, we were sort of looking at them mini going, oh, all three of them are up, all three of them looking good. Love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one, but I mean, I'm looking at the leaderboard right now. Look at this. Seti, Yapko, Panzer, first place. 75-point lead so far. Huge number of eliminations for these guys as well, and it just seems like they're playing the fundamentals of endgame so well. They're getting eliminations as they do so, and I think, Levin, we all had high hopes for this trio. We thought, yeah, these guys are going to qualify for the Global Championships. They have what it takes, but doing this well, I don't think anyone could have had on their cards.
No, this is really impressing me in terms of how these guys are playing. A lot of people might not even remember this, but way back in the day, back when, you know, Set used to play with Cammy and Teak in trios, right? They were typically a team that would do really well on day ones, right? They were a day one team. I know things maybe switched a bit come chapter 2 in duos, or come the next chapter in duos. And it feels like we're getting some of that day one Seti action from way back in the trio days now, because he's been putting on a show. Panzer and Yapko, we know, are top aimers. They've showed us that multiple seasons in recent times. But yeah, the way these guys are coming out playing today, man, the momentum they have is so impressive.
12 eliminations in that last game. And to think, earlier this season, we talk about Cammy needing to clutch with Seti. Those two were not making it to end games together. And now a whole trio with Seti on the books is actually doing it and coming very close to Victory Royale. So let's see how they do in the next game. But let's talk about Savage. I hinted at the fact that he did fantastically at the start of this pre-game. And I mean, it's good to see Mini Miner.
Yeah, really nice to see these guys performing well. I think all the fans around the world for Mr. Savage and this trio reason as well. I'm sure they'll be really happy with how these guys are performing so far. They're making these end games. They're fragging out as well, getting some nice elimination. Quite unfortunate ending to this game, of course, not quite closing out the win, but a solid performance nevertheless from a trio that have what it takes, Levin, when you look at the names on the screen to go all the way.
Yeah, and it was almost there, right? If you look at this elimination, Savage gets he picks up 2 chug jugs, 80 and 30 in them. I don't know, I think they might have had storm sickness in this game, right? Yeah, because the reason starts going down really fast. If they don't have storm sickness, with the amount Savage had in those chug jugs, I think he might actually out-heal Hatris there and just win the game if he starts healing instantly, right? So, you know, again, really fine margins here in the FNCS Major Final, but it's good to see these guys sort of announce themselves to the lobby and make their mark here.
This is a trio that didn't need to come through LCQ. They did qualify via consistency last weekend. They just about scraped in. And again, this is the first major we've seen these three playing together. Chat was a last-minute addition, stepping in for the deal after that trio went their separate ways at the end of Major 2. There's so much fan love for these guys. Everyone wants to see them at Globals. Mini Miner, is this possible?
Of course. I mean, you know, it's Mr. Savage, it's Reason, it's Chat, fantastic talent in this trio. I think it's always just been about, can they do it now when all the pressure is on? There's so many eyes on them. And so far with that last game, looking really, really good. It's just about whether they can continue that now over the course of the next few games.
Well, let's talk about the high ground situation at the end of Game 3, because we got to see Queasy taking it again, a bit more difficult to hold on to. There was a particularly tough challenge, Levin, from the likes of Vanya's trio.
Yeah, I mean, look, this game, it was, you know, another game where we saw them on hype, but when you look at the way the zones pull in, it was way more likely that teams were going to look to contest them, and they got chopped a couple times as a result of it, right? Teams have a bit more time to work with. Eventually, Queasy gets chopped, and look who's waiting for him in the box. Vanya's trio, we know how relentless they can be for hype. We know they're a team that wants to take it. But some of these late high ground takes as well, when they know Queasy's team has invested so much into it, being ready to jump in and make their mark is again, a great quality that this team has. They're not a one-trick pony. They're not one-dimensional. It's not take high early or don't bother at all. They can cause problems for Queasy in this lobby.
You look at that leaderboard as well, guys. It's so close between second, third, and fourth. I'm excited to see more high ground battles between these trios. In the case of Vanya, Pixie, and Marius, they had quite a slow start in Game 1, Mini Miner, but already we've seen how ferocious they can be on the comeback train.
Yeah, it's really nice to see them actually coming into their own now, getting into the sort of gameplay that we would expect from this trio. I expect to see them more on height now, maybe playing with a little bit more confidence, especially since Queasy might be having more troubles.
Well, let's head into game number 4 with Taco and Takata and see how our trio shape.
Trust me, I was definitely looking at that leaderboard, Frankie, and seeing Seti, Yapko, and Panzer so confidently holding that first place position after we've already covered the halfway point on today, Takata. That is an impressive performance so far from this team.
Definitely a comfortable place to be in. And now we're also seeing one of the most predicted teams at the top of the leaderboard, Vanya, Pixie, Marius. And despite Vanya having went down right when that high ground retake started, they were still able to clutch up points. So let's head on over to the next match of the day.
Game 4 of Day 1 Major 3 Grand Finals. And it's been a bit of a doozy for Team Malabuka. For anybody that might have missed out, the first 3 lobbies, it has been Queasy's domain so far here today. And with Whether or not it continues to be a reoccurring theme, only time will tell. But
I'm going tower, yeah. Just now. Where you guys going?
I've best.
I think he's a bit further.
Then me? Oh yeah, he is. He blocked me in the sky.
I'm getting the
Blocked
chest.
me, he's blocking me full in the sky. Blocking me full in the sky.
Maybe get it.
I'm landing south, I need to
got
enter.
shot,
I have no
I got
weapon.
attack.
I have no weapon, I need to
I
run
can't
back.
kill one.
I need to
Yeah,
run
I'm
back.
definitely gonna skip with you, chap.
He's on 5 players.
Watch out. I have no weapon, I can't help you now.
It's what?
Nice, I have no weapon.
Chip, place well.
I'm just
Where's
playing
the
to
kids?
survive. I don't know. They were on me. They were south on 9
I have a pump for
barrels.
you, Savage.
Come
Attack.
down barrels, quick.
No, there were 9 barrels. There were 9 barrels.
Okay, I'm coming back then.
Come back. Bro, I still have got no
I have
weapon.
attack for you here. Attack.
Yeah.
I have minis and bigs and pump.
Yeah, give us shield.
Be careful, we need to quick fight it or we get third party flank.
Come.
Yeah,
Did you
I'll
take
put this
barrels?
one.
Okay.
He took it.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's. I think we go up for 4 mats and scout fairly quick. They're probably just hiding. I'm getting these minis.
Maybe they dipped.
I'm gonna
I
use
need
these
the ammo
barrels
chest.
as well.
Actually, I have a pump.
Pop these barrels.
You need to look at the other team east as well.
Look at Hyper.
Let's run up.
He's shooting me?
Yeah.
Find a tree.
We need to kill him.
Yeah.
Is he on the close tree?
Yeah, this one. I know where he's standing.
Maybe the other one is going for the card already.
He's jumping down. I'm going down here. Play on me, Reason. Play on me,
I'm
Reason.
up. Okay.
Play on me.
I'm coming.
I can go behind him.
I'm here. He's in the vent.
Yeah, I'm in the vent zone. Behind him.
I'm
He's
replacing.
up, one is lurking.
The micro is going for a card now. I feel like we need to go up, bro.
Okay, just do it.
Look for third party. That's where they're gonna
Einen
come.
haben sie schon.
Maybe we look back.
No, we can't. We can't let them leave.
No, we actually can't.
I mean, they're fighting. Close.
Yeah, it's fine. He's farming below me. What's up here?
Okay, let's go. I'm going to Reason.
Yeah, both here. I saw both steps. They showed.
Yeah.
They're both there on the door, I think, by the way.
Yeah.
You can go from up. He's going to card. He's going to card.
I'm pulling on you, Jeb.
I think he's still behind the door. Nothing.
Build like west.
What? Is it you?
No, that's him that built there.
Come.
I'm on you.
I'm not with you guys.
He's stuck here.
Wait, one is still on me. He's stuck.
70, I'm healing, he pumped me.
He's not stuck. Can break it?
Chill, I'm in his back, I think.
I'm playing on trap. You need to be careful you don't get leaked or snake. Okay.
That one was still at the door, by the way.
He's here at the door, I think. Yeah, he is.
They're both stepping. We fight them now, so they can't work. One's here on me. Come.
Coming, Savage. I'm here. Straight through.
You're not. Yeah. I'm on you.
They shoot him.
You went toilet.
43,
North,
we're on the toilet.
Chap, kill him. You stay on toilet, Reason. You stay on toilet.
Yeah, okay.
Get
On the right. He's below. I'm coming on you.
He's going back.
They had to
They're
reload.
reloaded.
Split.
He's toilet.
Reason.
Yeah.
I'm low padding
100!
too.
Box! 100 on him!
I'm low padding too. I'm coming.
That shit on you, fat
Nice, good
retard!
Fucking retard!
Careful of houses, man. Kills too. I'm popping barrels here. Come to me.
Retard.
Good shit.
Come on. One more here. Go.
I know. Okay. 3 minutes.
Wait, I'm
We
trading.
put as well and thing, by the way. Look for him. I think he went north.
I'm not gonna lie. We need to start trading now.
Yeah, we need to look at
I
houses.
have nothing.
Yeah, no, I need to loot for you, but we need to loot quick.
I mean, you
We
can
need
get
to loot.
hand
Yeah, Synod is just sitting down thing.
Yeah, but we need to get some surge before it's too late for zone. And then we need to probably kill another team.
Look on the card though, we can't let them survive.
I think north is unlooted.
I'm getting shot at, bro.
Should come? I have 3 minutes, one big one. I'm trading.
Meeting.
I think you can't
You
even
need to
trade
go
with
trade, you
Viper.
need to trade, we need
Yeah,
you need
don't trade
trade.
with Viper, I think.
Nothing. Yeah,
Because we don't have so much spray here.
I'm 4 medikits, 2 minis.
I have 3 minutes, one medkit, one big. You need to loot north, one of you.
Yeah, it's so risky though.
I know.
I can do it.
I have no brick though.
another zone. It's good.
Bro, he has a DMR.
I can drop you mine.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm so much slower because I don't have mats.
Yeah, let me do it then. You loot. Let me do it. Drop me your shit.
Okay. Comes hyper as well.
He just hit me somehow.
I'm trying to refarm myself. We need to key them, I think.
Yeah, just put a bit more so if after we key them, we're full state for the next like zones.
So I camp down now.
Yeah, let's run together, Trap. Come. This is all looted, that shit. Need to go more together.
I have one big
reason you can't get knocked down, by the way. If you get knocked, we're gonna be
I only have 3 minutes. I only have 3 minutes. Chap, you didn't
drop medkits at the bottom. I drop medkits at the bottom.
I think we don't even trade, guys.
We need to.
No, we need to clear
No,
team.
let me do it. Let me do it.
Okay.
We need to do both.
46. Think about trading in Hella. Better.
One big 2 minutes. We need to go north.
I mean, I need minutes. I have
none.
I need minis. I can't trade otherwise.
Okay, I'm bringing you minis. You can start running on Trap. Might spawn the exotic again for mad lucky. Or might already be too late.
Probably not.
I need minis. I'm 150-03.
Can't do it.
I'm going north, okay.
80 again.
Crazy reason.
I'm going up to up mid reason.
On me! He's here! It's him!
Let's go.
He's running with cape.
He's running with cape to what's left, no?
Yeah, and north.
Hä?
30.
Other team is getting into us.
Hit this toilet reason, then we hit the pad on the other side.
We need to clear him.
You need to mark him. We don't know where he is.
He's on me.
Ah, okay.
We're coming, Chap. Don't die in a 1v1 now. We can't lose your surge.
I know where he is. Hiding somewhere here.
Yeah, we're padding to you now.
I'm popping a bit. He's on
in
me
the bush
somewhere.
below you, or?
Maybe. Or at the beach somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going
Here, on my mark.
Yeah, nice.
He's a cape.
That's fine.
We just swim.
With the full kim.
2 PM. Building. I don't think he has mats.
Yeah, he stopped.
Sitting there.
Chop him maybe.
Yeah,
Actually,
chop him.
I'm ramping
He's
up.
looking. Escaping.
The pad.
It's fine, Ike.
Kill
You need
him.
to kill him.
30.
Teleporting. I can't see him because of the tree.
40. I'm 70. Chap, do you need a medkit?
I have one.
I mean, I can't pad. I'm so low. When we pad together, we can kill him.
Yeah, we need to pad.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, he's caping. Like, I don't know.
Where? Yeah, see him back here. He's got a surf keep as well. We need to ramp up and tag him.
Can't chase him.
Not too fucking
I have 1 minute nothing.
30.
5 minutes now again.
Escaping again.
Oh. I have 1 minute only, by the way.
I'm gonna drop in 2 minis here. We need to farm up and go. We need to go use the slurp truck as well, I think, for reasons. Shield. My shield.
Farmer, nothing.
Where the minis, Savage?
I dropped them right next to me here. Like on the road or like right there.
I have 3 minutes, 5 bandages.
Shooting him from me?
Bro,
I think he's gonna key there. Farm up, it's fine. We actually have some time this game because we have a lot of damage early.
Yeah, I mean, I got another 300 damage trading.
I got like
3 dings and 2 normal shots, so like 320.
I think I got 450 damage.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty fine.
5 players on me, 5 players, come.
200.
I'm coming.
I got minis as well.
I'm popping my kit real quick. I'm gonna be 5-5, 350.
I'm 3-5-4.
We need to watch no one rotating deck side in our deck.
We need to pop the thing now.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, one kick might be behind us.
Good.
Where are we going?
We're gonna load that.
Attack.
I have a free slot as well, but might be spare loot on the spire. We might get surf cubes.
Is there a spire spawned there?
I have 2 medkits, 1 medicine, and 4 minis.
Because the other one spawned.
It did.
Okay.
They left nothing here. The green spire and that's it. Let's go check gas. Pop the vending, pop the surf truck if it's still there, and then come pop slurp truck first. It's there.
I'm 4.
I think I just see something building. I'll be tripping.
B chest as well, by the way. Yes.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I have nothing.
I have a medkit in 6 minutes.
I can't play out for
the back.
Oh,
We need to get slurp truck and then we need to go. They're gonna go on our
gonna go
surface
in our
and
ramps,
try
maybe.
Yeah.
4 minutes, 1 minute to medkits.
Don't get tagged from behind. We can't. We don't shield.
What's the hit?
Medkits and minis. Yo, they're gonna look for angles too. They're not bad. This is fixing them.
Get up on the third base.
In the full building to guess.
Minis here?
You take, I can take.
Not a minis, on my mark.
I'm 6 now, there's one more here.
I'm getting a surf cube. You can buy that mist, by the way, if you have a surf. How many medkits do you have?
I have 2.
I'm buying full med mist, I can buy 3. I have 1 medkit.
Okay, drop me a medkit, Jeff.
No, drop me it, I can take it.
I can take it as well. Alright, same as you.
Okay, then pop medkit, and I'm taking a medkit with me.
Yeah. You guys pop medkits.
I have 2 med mists in my
need to
body
go
and
and
6
take
You
gonna
get
come
the
behind
D-Rag,
us.
by the way, or is it looted?
2 med sprays in 6 minutes.
It's looted better.
2 med sprays, 6 minutes.
I have 1 med spray, 1 med mist, and 6 minutes.
Wait, med mist?
They're like a madness grenade, yeah.
Let's just say you have a spray or whatever. Go behind there.
A spray is like the green one. Behind.
Are you shooting at you?
Yeah. We need to go like full build wood. Can't get that.
Probably medkit. I'm gonna look at him.
Yeah.
I need to put my medkit first though. He's at gas right now.
I can use it. Oh, I can like kill you both at the same time.
I'm not gonna know. We need to tie these guys. We need to tie these guys for search.
Maybe.
One of you go up here. I'm gonna go inside of Shani and farm. Come on, go up there and check and tie them.
You up that shot?
I mean, I don't see him. Like them.
They're gonna run to the left. They have cap search for train. They went to gas and they're gonna keep running life left, you know. We need to fuck this team, by the way. We need to milk these guys for search. If not, we need to fight the team.
I don't see them. They're not here. Like,
Yeah, just come to us then.
I can heal both of you, by the way. With med spray.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do DMR here.
On me! I'm fine.
Where they at exactly?
At the hill. Maybe chasing me.
Yeah,
Dashing away.
they're going in.
They're going on you.
I'm going.
Coming.
Tap.
One's above us, really.
Make a space.
Yeah.
110. I'm dead.
100%. I can throw a madness on you, Chum.
50. I'm dead.
I'm dead. Kill him reason if it does.
Tap out the madness. I'm throwing a madness on you.
Nice.
I hit them 200 damage, but we need to fight them out.
No, chill. We can refarm.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
to
a
go
good
back
amount
to
of
the
damage.
Using dash bomb.
They just can go in front of us.
Come. We can't let him go in front. Come with him.
I'm throwing mats.
They're just gonna dash on our head again, no?
Yeah.
Be careful for it.
Don't get beamed. Otherwise, they're gonna dash on us. It's hyper.
Let's see.
4.
There's no balls on the hill, I think. Farms we need to be so aware of them. By the way.
Dropping mats. I'm 1-1-2.
They didn't get to trade us this game,
Full
so they're
split,
gonna need search. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. Full split.
Sorry.
Full split, no, just full split again. Chap.
What if we go on top of the hill?
One more metal,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Go on top of the hill.
Chap, you go on top of the hill, I'm farming.
This one?
Yeah, the big one above us. They were shooting here, by the way. Wait,
Is this shooting?
They're right next to you.
I'm good.
Watch out, they can dash on your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna fungus train surf you back. How much mats do you have now, Reed?
Oh, we're chilling. We have
Yeah.
both have
Picture, that's that
we
brick you
both
can
have
recon.
3, 3, 5.
Yeah. I'm
3-3-2. 3-3-2.
I don't think there's anyone up here either, brother.
I'm farming right now.
Yeah, there's no one on crime, I'm pretty sure.
Sam, you still have like really good mats. I'm gonna be
There's
5-5.
4 barrels on like the
You
wood.
need to look for the team that was next to us, by the way, chap. You see them, you're looking at them sometimes, yeah?
That's not fake search, by the way.
We have 1.1k damage.
Yeah.
We need more. Might need more death zone too.
3-3-2, I don't see anybody. Are they still there in the boxes?
I don't know.
In front of me, oh my god, bro.
Where?
Down here at the house. Need to somehow get up. Not wasting.
There's a brick here. Like in the middle.
Here?
Like, yeah, on you.
Can you throw me a medkit, chap?
Yeah, there's a spare medkit here.
From me.
I'll get mats. 4-5 here.
Just, like, I know where they went. They went full backed because I can't.
Yeah, well, went to look for damage.
I know there's no one.
Yeah, we need to move now. Let's go here.
They're fighting on right. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. I maybe surf keep on his head. I'm not going.
Are they?
Chill.
See this kid?
I'm coming.
There's 2 or 3 teams.
Yeah, I think there's so much.
We can beam one. There was a guy right here. He split from his team as well. On the left.
Yeah.
3, 2,
1, go.
30.
48 on that one.
Yes. We need to run while tagging. We can't fire. It's both knives.
I'm free for 2. I have 180 madness and 4 minutes.
Team King, I think?
Yeah.
Team King. We need to go ahead of them. I'm not gonna lie. We need to milk them for circle later.
Drop me the surf cube. Drop me the surf cube right now. Drop me it.
Yeah. You have a free slow or?
Yeah, just drop me it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm dropping duties.
Up to there.
Yeah, you're getting it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at them.
Stay back and get ties.
Was macht er?
Warum macht? Wait, that's the whole team behind me. Look at me.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro, where are they coming from?
30, 60.
Birds.
They can see
Behind
you.
us too, behind us too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, keep going then.
I'm self cubing.
30, 60.
Nice. I swear we milked that. We are fine, I think.
If we need to spend mats to get in, it's fun. There's a team on the Wolf Mountain, like a big one.
It's banners, maybe coming to you, Savage.
Yeah, they're tagging me from on top now.
Get close.
Das war schön gemacht.
I cracked.
He's trying to shoot me. He has a fury.
You need to look for me. They're spraying me. Look for them.
Yeah.
Schatz.
We're almost in here. Behind us. Oh.
Go there. We're almost in.
85, think.
Nice. I'm in here. I'm breaking the tree. Can you come to me?
I'm coming.
Where are they?
I'm trying to look for them. They're building in the back here.
They're dashing.
What you guys see is I have 2 minis and 1 med spray.
2 minis and 1 med spray as well. We need to kill your team.
Come. We need to look for damage on the side.
Yeah. So maybe we can kill them.
Take a P maybe?
Have a pre.
Sure, that.
Make it the boxes.
You just need to. They just went uphill. They went.
Okay.
God, bro.
Fine.
I have no minis anymore. You?
2 minis.
I split you a mini and a medkit. You can take, right?
Yeah, I can take the mini. I can't take the medkit.
Tell me medkit down.
Split off.
We need to tag everyone there.
Get on us, sliding. I'm sliding behind them, okay?
Go.
No competition is as ruthless as the eSports World Cup. The club championship trophy, awarded to the one club that rose above the rest. The game trophy.
So nice peeks out of eye drop. Just looking to net a little bit more damage where possible.
Yeah, they need a pretty match here if they want to be contenders for that first place spot, but I don't want to talk too soon. As the tragedy might have struck, Hari has gone and knocked down Panzer. Seti Yapko, on the other hand, looking a lot more healthy. Now potential shots coming through, where you can see the double res is going to potentially come through onto Hari, but the triple spray just might be too.
I'm dead. He's red. I have no mats.
Have mats. Come.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Nice.
On me.
Nice. Can you get out?
On me.
Yeah, he's them all.
I'm not coming.
Anti-free. I have everything.
Yeah, I have everything.
Good trigger.
Let me go in.
Chill, we're almost in. No, chill.
Yeah. I don't have hearts to talk then.
I'm 300 hearts.
Win. I'll top. Win.
Purple outlaw, take it, Reason.
Yeah, you're the best player in the world, Chip.
Oh my god, I got boxed by 3.
Chill. On the right, Spider, can we still need to
do. We need to fight them behind us.
Look there.
We pull.
Nice.
Look here. Behind us.
Oh my god,
also. Listen. There's a door, like, in front of us. I need search. Like here.
I'm 1-1-1. Chill. What's your match?
150-0-0. Listen.
Wait,
they died there. They died there, and it's opening up there. We need to fight that. Yeah, I have coin.
What's your match, Reason?
I have 150-58.
We need to go for that. Look.
We need to focus on getting it.
It's a door. Wait, go back.
They have to come towards us.
After Mythic AR, by the way. Chap, you take it.
We can get freed from east, by the way. Be careful.
It's opening up there. Listen, Savage, it opens up there, and people died there. Okay.
50 crack. 50 white.
Wait, in front of us.
Come, we need to get this dude. Come to me.
I'm just spraying them. Go on here.
Be careful behind us.
Yeah.
I'm with that one.
I'm going for the loon zone.
Take on my heart.
Look for me.
I lost.
Check. I think that was smart.
I got so much mats.
So I'm going for that Maximus.
Okay.
I got 150 wood.
Chill, I'm killing someone! Behind us!
I'm topping us in.
There's a cape, come! I'll flash him! He on me! Chill, get on me!
I need help.
Dead, kill him!
I'm going to Savage.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I have no more hearts. You need to top in.
I have so many mats, I've kept mats.
You need to come.
Yeah, I'm 1 HP.
Me in the back.
I need to cape, I'm 10 HP. Come on, making space, I made space. From the buff, bro, with that. I have so many mats. Coin and so many mats.
Bro, and we just get lobbied there.
Bro! I had everything. I had 500.
I had everything about 150 metal, bro.
How are we getting
because
lobbied
we
there?
get con, bro.
How are we getting lobbied there?
Bro, I'm not joking. I just got sprayed 800 mats when I go there, by the way. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Now there's nothing you can do. I'm not even sure. We're getting combo racks. Let's go.
With everything.
Pulling over on the next zone, Marius, Pixie, Vanya, Novus doing a good job staying ahead here. Playing it as safe as possible, but I don't see too much mobility. Just a few dashes are all that's left.
They do have Memphis grenades, though. They could always opt to just dash towards front side by Vanya. First, he's got to escape the box that he's in entirely. Vanya now left in a little bit of panic here to just try and create some space, and Marius pays the ultimate price. He's made it to front side, but he's going to have to use that Memphis grenade. Pixie left behind in all of this chaos. And with how split Pixie and Vanya currently are at, it'll be really difficult for those two. They're essentially going to have to play it as solos from this point on, because Panzer, Seti, Yapko, they just keep tearing through some of these lower layers. All the while, Height spraying down to some of these teams, mixing up their focus, just continuing to be berated by the rest of the lobby. Storm Surge takes coming into play here too. Pixie finally getting a chance to try and dash forward. He's trying to see if he can catch up with Vanya, but he's still looking to play his own life. He has just a little bit left over in the Chug Jug, and finally is able to reunite with Vanya. But these two are battered. It's going to be an uphill battle. This is a big shift, though, in the conversation here, because Seti, Panzer, they're the only two left standing, and they don't have any material to Kata.
All it takes is one big refresh, though. If anyone can do it, it's gonna be Panzer and Seti. They've already picked up one, but playing backside of the zone, running into a full trio. Seti's gonna go down. Panzer now left as a solo. He does not want to take that path. He saw the trio, said, no, I'm going right back to where I came from. Medmis on the ground. Pixie doing a great job of staying up. He's lost Vanya. He's lost Marius. But alongside Marius in the last match, they clutched up an insane placement, and Pixie wants to do it once again. Panzer's gone down. Full trio eliminated. 0 mats onto Pixie. 24 HP. All odds are against him in this moment.
And when you look at the comparison of frags to riches, Venno collects him in the front side of low. Flixie, Venno, Vico, looking rather healthy. healthy in comparison to where the rest of the lobby sort of stands up. But Tayson, Chicho, HVIS, they also want to clear out as much space as possible. And just like that, the lobby is turned against them. Veno and Vico now as a duo, looking to see if they can break their way through some of these pre-existing builds. But Vico, he is absolutely out. It's going to come down to whether or not they can tackle this fight up against Atris and Tayson, but instead, forced to fold back, misform early on. Tayson has so much heals in the Chug Jug, Takada. That might be the ultimate difference maker.
Can they get the back-to-back heal-off win? Vico, not too much of the luxury as he's forced to get in the zone. Veno in a similar situation is going to go down to Tayson. Big shot being connected. Shrexer now, hold that thought. 3 Chug Jugs, full trio up, all on low ground as now all they got to do is finish up these last players close to them. But Frenek and his trio have been able to hold on to height this whole match.
Well, look at Shrexer, just a solo, randomly thrown into the fold, just dashing all around with this medallion, but he's not going to be able to withstand the pressure. Height ultimately wins out. Dinas not going to be able to tackle it, though. Tayson also traded out. Atris, Chicho, they're trying to solidify this. They're trying to see if they can take this one home. Frenek going to be the next one to fall. Atris will get the siphon, but Dinas all alone at the top. He's got the dash fights. He's got 2 med miss grenades as well. This might just be the ultimate battle of attrition here. Giras finding 2
A medkit!
along the way.
Oh, Erdspray.
Med miss here though, 2 for Chicho.
Boah, das ist auch Meta, ey.
On that Jug Jug.
Uff. Das wird interessant jetzt werden. Und da liegt noch ein Jug Jug, ey. Boah. Hat noch ein Spray. Das wird jetzt echt interessant, ey. Boah. Warum? Hol den doch. Der ist doch gar nicht mehr da oben. Ja. Ah, Jungs.
To 137 points. They didn't have a strong start, but with a win like that, they're back in action.
It really just boiled down to Giras' team maintaining their elevated position, and those zone pulls were vicious for everyone else in those mid and lower layers. Takada, we just saw the lobby thinning out so rapidly because everyone is just
So we'll see you again.
trying to see if they can make it over to the elevation. It's just so many different shifts, and so having that overview, that was just too much power for Giras.
To be fair, though, it could have pulled back over the mountain and ended up pulling far, and they were still able to hold on to height, so they did a very good job conserving enough materials to close out the rest of that match without being overthrown. And it's essentially what you love to see. I love to see those 3 beautiful faces on the desk, so thank you very much.
I love to hear those beautiful voices. I love to see a near back-to-back for Chicho's trio. However, props to Giras' trio for finishing that one off. That's probably the longest heal-off I have ever seen. So it's good that it came down to a good old-fashioned 1v1 with the weapons in the end level.
I was going to say, longest healer. You were back with the pizza times, Frankie. Those are some long healers.
I remember the parties. I remember the parties, but they got cancelled pretty quickly.
I will say, big congrats to Giras' team for that win. Big ups to Miniminer for calling them out as a team he thought could do it. But shock, Giras' team wins a Canyon Crossing zone game. Wow, who would have ever thought? I mean, like, it's really funny. For the people who might not get what I'm talking about here, there has been an ongoing theme with this team. This team has looked very impressive all throughout this year, right? They've looked like a sleeper team and a team who have been able to put on great performances at times. But one of the key things that is always a common denominator whenever they perform incredibly well, it's that it's a Canyon Crossing zone. They obviously land Canyon Crossing, they're very familiar with the area, and they just have it figured out. If the zone's pulling here towards the end of the game, Miniminer, you can expect to see these guys way up there in the standings.
Yeah, sometimes teams can actually struggle when zone pulls all their way because they're not on the move. They're not trying to find storm surge tags in other areas. Because everyone else is sort of coming to them, but they have it all just down to a T. And yeah, like you mentioned at the beginning of the show, still a lot of work to do. So I do think these guys can qualify for globals. Maybe not get in that sort of top 3 echelon of the leaderboard, but definitely a globals qualification contention team. Let's just hope for them we have some more Canyon zones.
Wenn hab ich abonniert, dass ich jetzt ein Follower wäre.
But we can't do that until we've had a break, so we'll be back in a few minutes.
TikTok passt. So noch auf TikTok zu verfolgen, kurz mal. Was habe ich jetzt hier alles drin? Bestätigen. Spaß selber was hinzufügen, ist das behindert, ey. Naja, okay. Besser. So.
Welcome back to FNCS Europe. We have only 2 more games before we have to pass things over to North America, but what games they have been. It was so close in that last game, as it always is, but it was nearly a back-to-back victory royale for Tayson's team, Mini Miner. I love to see Tayson doing well, and this is a team we can't sleep on anymore.
Yeah, I mentioned it going into this game that potentially they might have a little bit of a wobble now. That's been their sort of historical trend this season, but another really, really great performance from these guys. Second place, getting a huge number of eliminations as well, 15 in total in that game. And it's actually really nice to see Tayson in particular still performing at this level, at this stage of the leaderboard, at this stage of the competition level. It's nice to see the veteran still showing what he's got.
Absolutely, man. I mean, there was a time where you couldn't talk, you know, EU FNCS without mentioning Tayson's name. Maybe they heard me last game.
Zu einem neuen Video hier auf meinem Kanal. Heute zockt meine Freundin Fortnite und bekommt pro Kill 5 € von mir. Sie muss 3 Runden spielen.
So it puts them in a position again where if they can just hold on, cling on, they're gonna be going into the back end of the tournament tomorrow. You know, really looking good for themselves here. So I want to see them continue this momentum for sure.
Yeah, it's nice actually because they are already qualified to the Global Championship, so we are going to see a little bit of a scarier play style, I suppose, than what we saw from them last major, in Major 2. And it's actually nice to see them playing with that little bit of confidence now, that little bit of fluidity to their game. And you can sort of see it coming into play right now and putting them in a good spot on the leaderboard as well.
Putting them in a fantastic spot. Given the slightly slow game one, they're just behind. I say just behind. It's about 50 points between them and Seti at the top of the leaderboard. I mean, Seti, man, I feel like Seti's normally a day 2 player, but here he is exerting dominance on day 1, Levin.
Yeah, they've been playing incredibly well. I'm a big fan of how these guys are moving in these lobbies. And look, at times it's not been the cleanest, right? There's been a couple games where in these end games, things look a bit scrappy, but these boys will scrap, right? And look, we know Yapko can do it, right? Yapko was doing it on NA for a whole year, and we saw just how potent he could be with the firepower. We know Panzer can do it. You know, top aimer, we've seen him do it this season when he was, or earlier this year when he was playing with Mogro and Savage. Seti's showing up as well, though, and I think that's the huge thing, right? Where Seti maybe gets relegated at times to being this player who's just known for his smarts and his ability to lead. But now he can shoot his weapon as well, and he's doing that here well today.
Can I ask you guys quickly, did you expect this to be the trio where we really got to see Panzer settle in and get the results? Because he didn't do badly with Thomas and Uppel, and obviously with Savage and Mongo earlier in the year. But for me, it's just really interesting to see him find his feet and his focus, Minnie.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that he is. In terms of, was I expecting this trio to be the one? Definitely not. But it's great that he can play with these players that do have experience, kind of unlock his ability, and just able to frag out like we know he can. Now, though, the question for me, that's their first sort of wobble on the weekend. So are we going to see a bit of a comeback from them? It wasn't the greatest game. So I'm interested to see how they respond now, because it's been pretty smooth sailing so far.
We got to look at Vanya, Pixie, and Marius. They're in 3rd place, but they need to up their game a bit because no eliminations, Levin, in their last game.
Yeah, similar to Seti's trio, sort of having their worst game of the day here in Game 4. And so again, it's about, you know, how are the reigning champs going to respond, right? And they're still in a good position. It's not like we're at a stage in the tournament where that one game has now thrown everything off completely. They're still sitting in a good point, but you can't allow this now to become a pattern.
No, not when you got Pixie on your team. I imagine there'll be a lot more eliminations in game number 5 as we head to Taco and to...
Verstehe ich nicht.
Thanks, Frankie. Just a couple games left for day 1. Don't worry, we still got day 2 with 6 more matches, but the leaderboard keeps changing. The only thing that's staying is that number 1 spot with Seti.
Das hat es jetzt sogar gefunden.
Strong. Shout out to CZBX Force Nathan. They did a good job to put themselves in 4th place, but it's constantly changing, Taco.
Yeah, and that's just the nature of competitive, but we're going to see what changes happen next here in Game 5.
Regarding changes at Demon's Domain, there was an interesting switch up off the start, and it's that Malabuka versus Queasy. They weren't going head-to-head for the rare chest on the top of the main building in the POI. They kind of did some weird split. I'm not...
I mean, they're just splitting houses again. Watch out, Devon, yeah.
Shooting you?
Yeah.
Shooting me. I'm dead.
I'm trying to block. Oh, that's not really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
They're gonna key.
Father as well. The key?
I don't know. They don't have a pad. I don't know if they can key.
I don't see them blinding down or running.
You need to rest.
Yeah, need to rest now. I mean, just rest.
Just come behind the truck.
Yeah, just do it. They're coming.
Are close?
No, I think we can.
I want to get the finish. Just double rest.
You dropped?
Yeah. Take
I think one is coming off the right. Yeah.
Need to run back. Run back, Insta.
You need to go 9 birds now. No.
Yeah, come.
Get mats?
I've one build.
I've none.
Building one.
Go quick. Oh my god.
I
got minis. Heal up.
Put minis, Chef.
I'm coming.
Never died any faster in my life, by the way. I'm not even trying. We need to look that they're not coming in the spot, yeah. I was about to say. So, I mean, that's how you really want
I'm gonna go up and check.
They didn't fight yet.
I have a pump if they're coming, getting them.
Careful, don't get cancelled.
Farming.
Bro, I was so low.
Bro, I've never been that quicker. I'm not even trolling. I think I got triple ding.
They're looking on us.
We went slope truck.
Das ist krass.
They
Okay,
went
Chap.
slope truck in southeast towards gas.
Das heißt, er findet das Video noch nicht.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to 2 zones to trade it. This is a decent zone. We might even get bad, by the way.
You mean island?
Yeah, island, I mean. Yeah, we need to play for island.
I think we do. I think we do.
I'm pumping 2 barrels in that.
You need a sparring trap?
No.
You need one?
I need heals.
I'm good. I'll give
I have 5 medkits going.
Spray pump here on me.
Vico got conned. Vico's dead. No, Fedoxy keyed him. Fedoxy keyed him. They're dead. Oh, that's not really awesome.
Careful houses, the other houses team doesn't do a play on us now, by the way.
I'm looking right
Because
now.
they're splitting.
I don't see you swimming or anything.
Green pump on me.
Come to drop heals trap.
Hyper.
Stimmt, Alter.
But they're not trading, by the way. They win. Guaranteed.
30?
Yeah. No one is gonna trade against us.
I think we need to kill Hyper Julian then.
Yeah.
I have a play that we can do. I have a play that we can do recently. Chap, you need to stay up there. We need to kill this guy. Reason if we go, if we go north, he's farming metal there, and he doesn't build like the north side of his wall. No.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Can look for that.
I have 9 minis and 2 medkits, by the way. My heals are not really awesome.
And we need to go quick, by the way, reason before he's farmed everything.
Yeah.
I'm not trading against him.
I'm going now.
Yeah, you need to follow me.
Gotcha.
We need to make it so the top base doesn't see us.
They're on gas, the one team. Like but they're going towards shrine. I don't know.
Some reason?
I'm coming right now.
Come to this tree, and then we need to run to this tree.
Yeah.
You have a sprint?
Yeah, I'm trying.
When he's farming on this side, he doesn't block his side.
Okay.
We need to go more around the tree.
I think Chap needs to
Crouch up to the tree. No, we need to kill him. Chap needs to be bait so that they don't think we're doing something.
That cape there, he definitely has something.
Yeah. He's probably farming the back now. No, wait. He's probably farming the back now.
We have island, we
Island, bro.
I need to go to it.
They're going for it, like the weak kid.
He's here! Oh, I stabbed.
Yeah.
I'm taking escape.
I take escape.
You want to fight the island, maybe?
I'm not gonna lie, we might have to.
We need to refarm before, I think.
No, we can't.
That's why they didn't build a base.
Back. With no damage.
We need to key it here. Yeah. Now we need to key island.
Farm up mats and we just need to go on. See.
Purple team out, someone needs.
I have one already.
Roxy just got killed there.
I have 6 minutes, 2 medkits. What do you guys have?
5 medkits, 2 bigs.
2 medkits, 6 minutes.
Popping these barrels.
And triple gun. Are you popping barrels?
That big.
Oh, listen, can we not somehow sneak below them to the bunker and then just rift up on them and land on them and kill them?
Purple out,
Do you think that's impossible?
There's no bunkers.
Oh,
bunker spawned.
didn't spawn.
But the thing is, if we're going on island and we key them, right? They're just gonna go down.
I mean, what other choice do we have?
Oh, just go. Probably big, we need to go. 2 medkits, 6 minis.
I'm
1,
fine
3,
on
3.
that.
1, 3, 3.
Free, basically.
Need to go now. They don't get damage as well, I think. Or like, not so much. Like, weak.
You think all 3 stay on island? I swear one guy's gonna go down to the gas station and we just kill him.
Minis, someone eats?
Building a lot of careful, they might see us.
You need to come, chap, we don't have time. Bus.
Need to build.
Did I saw you on island?
We need to build the gas. We're getting shot from the left.
Are they alone on island or are they fighting?
I think they're alone.
They were build fighting or something, like building so much.
No, they haven't gotten the boat actually. There's 2 teams.
No, they got it now.
Oh yeah.
They don't have awareness on us, I think.
Don't.
Maybe the place to sit below them and wait for them to fly down.
I'm 0, 3, 4.
Like we're not gonna get any damage while we're waiting.
I think we just gotta lift up.
Then we're getting shot from everywhere, we're just gonna die.
I think
we have a Dimas. I think we're just gonna get shot.
I'm getting the Superman blower.
We're gonna just die to surge if we wait, we don't know.
I know.
Flank,
Flank!
70!
Where? Kim!
I'm camping on him!
Yeah.
It's made his next to him,
Yeah, there's 2 there.
I attack minus 50.
Rift.
There's 3 here.
The other one down! Oh, it's 3. You got minis?
Shoot the kid in there, He has got down in 30 wide. East in there.
Rift up. There's a whole different tree on me,
The tanks, no?
I'm dumping on him, bro, I don't care.
They're running, it's a teammate, I think. He's in the bush, I think.
In my bush! Oh, Bruder, I'm getting shot.
I need to pop a back.
Hi!
You gonna rift an island or what you wanna do?
The bomb nest. Oh, kill the team.
Okay.
I think we'll die. Needs to do it.
Maybe, yeah. The double rest. Okay.
They're dashing away.
Dead spot on me? There.
Put it.
It's only one.
They're in the bush. We need to key them, bro. Key them. We need to go.
Let's do it. 51 in the bush.
Let.
One appeal me as well.
No, I miss. 51 did it! Next to me. I'm getting shot. Nice. I didn't get finished. Fuck.
I got the finish.
Schön.
It was weak, by the way.
Gut gemacht.
Any minutes?
1-1-3.
Actually, I'm popping a big.
3 medkits, 3 minutes. I need a bake if you have.
I'm 0-0-3.
You have a bake?
No, I don't have. I have medkits only.
Is there someone on low wolf? Yeah, it's Trudex then on island.
No, it's Kylie probably. It's Kylie.
Oh yeah.
How can we spare you anything? No,
you have a
big?
big?
We can get shield. No, just no shield.
I have 5 medkits, by the way. 5 medkits.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we need to scrap root resistance.
Yeah.
I know there was 3 minutes.
We need to run back to under our net. We need to find another team later. I'm a dash bomb, by the way. Careful hyper drilling them. They're still up there. They're looking. I'll get time now. Bring a dash bomb. I'll let you have 2 medkits and a fish mate.
The shrine, by the way.
This team is gonna.
There's a dash bomb in front of us. I'm dashing to it.
Yeah, get it. I mean, if we're lucky, they're dying to search on island and they're overpeaking.
Dash bomb here as well.
I'm dropping my cape.
Yep.
I used all my dashes, by the way.
I'm using my dashes to go into resistance. If you have gold, then there was
Cancer died.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was training or a key. I don't know, it wasn't in the key feed. It was with...
I die or get knocked?
I saw his name, maybe we get finished. With Fedoxy killed him and he's keeping Rico. He killed him with dual pistol.
I'm gonna run him back into these 2 chests.
Yeah, do it.
How much damage we have? I swear we have so less.
Well, I only got like 150 on them.
I didn't get that much either. We need to kill another team
like
later.
500.
100%.
I got finished. I'm not gonna lie, we need to key island. Or like a stack team so we make a good game.
Island's gonna be stacked 100%.
I mean, we can go. We have rotation items. If we somehow survive search, all we need is search now. nothing else.
Minis here.
Obvious.
One mini.
Use ass.
I have 6 mini, 3 medkits.
Fighting west to loot this shit.
Bro, I swear Kylie's trying to
I
search
think,
up
I
there.
think we need to kill Ireland.
Yeah, they're gonna die to
we can
search.
key, that's the most tight.
Yeah, we need to. I'm not gonna lie.
I think they're gonna die to search, no? And then they're gonna over peek.
I think we need to wait for them to fly off and then kill them.
Yeah.
I think that's easiest.
Yeah, either that or they're pressured by search looking down on me. I literally kill one with my DMR, you guys rift up.
Yeah, can you hold minis anyone?
I have 6 mini, 3 medkits.
6 minutes, 3 medkits.
I need to pop a medkit now.
You wanna be able to be? 2?
I can pop it.
I can pop as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 bigs to pop.
I'm popping a medkit.
I'll make it as well.
I'm 225.
There's a big on me again.
Do
you have 3 medkits already?
Gut, hab ich verarschen jetzt.
2 medkits.
2 spare medkits there. Actually, only one of them is spare.
Yeah, I'm taking the bigs then. I'm not popping my big.
Okay. And 2 medkits, 6 minis.
I'm using dash pop.
Wait, let me use mine, I have 2-1. I'm 1, 3, 4.
5, 5, 4.
2, 2, 5, 2, 5. Can't break this again.
Yeah, I'm repenting. We need to make sure we go under island quick before you fly off, without them seeing us. I'm gonna use dashes, I think we need to.
Could probably medkit before.
Wait, actually, we might be fine. I'm using 1 dash to go under, actually...
I think they're gonna fly down now.
Yeah, come, use
Look
dashes.
at coin, look at coin. Use a dash.
We need to,
Let's look at landing.
Come. We need to run them before we fly down.
Let's make it only.
Let's pop medkit.
They fly off on the other side, we need to tie them in there.
Oh. I can't. Medkits. We need to key them.
Pop dash pop, pop dash pop.
Yeah, I'm doing over here. Okay.
We need to get in first and pop medkits before we do anything.
Yeah.
I have 2 medkits right now.
Superman blob on the left. One of you drop me your dashboard and I'll you can play the Superman blob.
Yeah,
take.
Let me take the Superman blob, I only have a DMR to spray. Take, trap. Drop me a medkit, I'm...
Take. 1 medkit, 6 minutes. I spray everything. We need to kill them.
It's fine, we should on this thing. They pulled on as well. If we kill them, we're so stacked.
We just key them full. All or nothing.
How many medkits do you have? How many medkits do you have?
1.
I swear we go back and storm, go behind them. They're gonna be so unaware.
Team here.
Yeah.
Tell me. I got dinked. Need a big option. Good option, I think.
0, 2, 5.
Take it back.
Need a big.
I'm just... Put your dash pop, Chad.
Split me medkits.
Medkits, 6 minutes.
Just keep dashing. They're running away, by the way. We can't go fully around.
Yeah, I'm going up here.
I need to pop a medkit now.
On me!
Yeah.
Every...
Two dash pop, chat.
Drop, take. You need to do it.
That kid might be solo, and his teammates. I only saw a step.
Good, cream. Right.
Where's he?
Below me, here. I need medkit before I do anything. He's right below me there. I can spray us in! Come, I'm spraying us in there, bro.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Here.
He's running. I'm dashing. I'm putting dash pop.
35.
Good.
70, 120. 120. I'm from dash pop.
Yeah. Throw your one. Yeah, it's... This mates are so far,
I'm king him.
One mate is close, this one mate is close.
I'm 1 3. I'm dead. They just tried to spray me.
I need to kill him.
You need to ask me a reason. They're all going on
the I'm dead. It's Panzer.
Scheißdreck.
Do you have a medkit? I'm dead.
I have 1. I only have 1. We need to kill them. How does
Nice.
Das schafft er nicht schnell.
What can we do, bro? Dying out here.
We need to just spend so much time.
You
want to get eliminated in hands of Panzer. Yapko and Seti. This is going to be a tough one.
But job's not finished here. Panzer, Yapko, they've got to now tackle Chicho. They've already managed to take care of Tayson, and just like that, knocked over like dominoes. Chicho really expected a little bit more bite back there, but Yapko and Panzer confidently handling themselves. And those are big clutch instances. That's sure to light a fire when they reboot Seti and pull through strong in this lobby.
Yeah, making it look like an arena match for a second there, with how quickly they closed out that fight, not only once, but twice against two of the most solid trios of the lobby. Being able to reboot Seti, they're going to be looking for a big match here. All they got to do is focus on the rotate, get into zone now. They have more than enough of everything else. Axe Force, CZB Nathan looking to hold on to their spot on the standings as well. 303 above. Congested side though, there's a lot of trios surrounding them.
And CZB already being focused out by the teams that are just positioned on these hillsides. They do have a lot of material though, Takata, so they can definitely afford to continue wrapping around. It's just how much do you really want to be forcibly burned out of your builds? So that will be a misform just to cut across some open space here. But CZB getting caught out, just trailing a little bit too far behind the rest of his team. He was nearly taken down. Curious if he's actually going to be able to outlast the pressure that was being applied there from that rear flank, but Yapko, Panzer, Seti, they're all back up and running. And Kurama, if he's not careful, he might find himself in the crossfire there out of Yapko and Panzer. Seti definitely looking for some form of a refresh. He would love to get everything restored because they need more damage. They're just sitting above the threshold right now, Takata, and Seti will reunite with his team. Just too many teams rolling up in vicinity, preventing them from closing in.
This could be huge though, a sandwich opportunity between Akira. Right down the middle, it's Hizix, Howley, and they're caught in the pressure. Each side applying shot after shot. Seti, Yapko, Panzer has now put themselves 277 above from those shots. Connecting Akira is going to be the one that secured that elimination though. And now, from seeing that the zone is a little far, they're going to choose to most likely take the rotate here instead of finish off the eliminations.
Hizix managed to crawl pretty far away from where all of this fighting is taking place. And Kurama and Akira thought for a moment they might be able to help him out, but no, he was definitely taken down, spotted out. Yapko, Panzer just continuing to try and stay ahead of where Howley and Co are at, but they're running smack dab into the center of Pantry and Pradaj. And this might be a chance now for Marias, Pixie, and Vanya to maybe take out one of our leading contenders. But first, they want to finish off by Frozy.
Oh my gosh.
Just gets trapped inside of Marias' box. Nowhere left for him to run. Marias going to toss that one through. Two bodies collected. And Marias with these free just diving up and under and over the wall to get these tags in. It's doing so much damage, but he's got to be real careful that he doesn't get picked off along the way.
That Superman Sprite doing its job, applying that pressure as Vanya, Pixie, Marius still up as a trio. This is exactly what they needed. Last time they fell during the high ground retake. We'll see if that ends up happening once again. A quick replay to who was actually applying the pressure with the Superman Sprite. It was Seti, Yapko, Panzer. They needed that damage though, and after getting the knock, they didn't full commit to the elimination, but they got what they came for.
Seti needs a refresh. That material count was way too low. He didn't really have any healing resources either. And his loadout, Body, Akami, eye drop, also potentially caught out with very little material to work with. There's just so much open space for teams to roam. If you don't have mobility at this current stage, Takata, and if you don't have the surge damage, you are just going to get lobbied, and that is all that Harikami and Eyedrop are doing right now. Jewel and Ghost, current victims of the pressure being applied right now. Hyper also being cleaned up, and what's crazier still, these eliminations not even going to Cammy's team, by the way. Kiro being largely the one credited, and that's another issue too. You never know when your knock is just going to be picked up by somebody else entirely.
part of the game, though, as Merstash, Swizzy, Queasy continue on through. Mist from getting used, good amount of damage, good amount of loot, heals, mats, everything they possibly need. They just cannot get caught off guard here, cannot get lobby focused, but with one of the best IGLs in the world leading them, hopefully they should be able to find a clean way in. Pradaj gonna be the team and the top of the mountain as Queasy, Merstash, and Swizzy use another misform to get closer.
And they're so blocked though. The pre-existing build is just doing them a solid here, keeping them out of the line of sight from Pradaj and Country. I did see Fincheck though, a little bit closer to where Queasy was at, so that could get dangerous at a moment's notice. But Pradaj just continuing to try and extend their presence on this hill face. All members of this trio currently looking different directions for more damage.
Country is doing a great job here, not going to where the zone's pulling yet, but instead trying to block off all the trios that could potentially rotate through that top side to give them a free rotate here onto zone. As now Seti's second height, kind of looking around, seeing other potential options, but with the pressure getting applied by Pradaj and Co., they might be running low as Fincheck getting ahead quickly, and it looks like they might just be able to hold on. The issue is they're going to need a refresh, and they need more damage.
And the other problem, too, is that they're not even fully entirely on the front side just yet. They still have to deal with Queasy Merstash directly underneath. Cammy, Hottie, also under heavy fire, but the secondary height layer, that's what Sweezy, Merstash, and Queasy were really after. It might be a little bit cut off here, though. Yapko, Panzer, Seti also holding on to the secondary height position, but they've prevented Queasy from being able to continue tunneling forward. Queasy knows this is a bit of a risky play here. They might even opt to just go for a full-on layer switch. They could just even try for the ultimate high tackle, but that zone pull back for a moment here, and Queasy gonna send it forward off the misform. Country, Fincheck, Pradaj, they invested so much for height, and they've managed to maintain it for the time being. Panzer has been a victim, though, of this secondary height madness, but it's really Prodoxy, Pablo, and Chino who are out here to shine.
Panzer is getting knocked down as well. I saw some wood builds up above. They're going to be putting themselves into pressure shortly if they aren't able to find a refresh. Seti playing as a duo with Yapko after losing Panzer. Now they're forced to move forwards as a duo. They're able to get ahead of zone, but with wood builds, the triple spray might lead to their demise as Merstash, Queasy, and Swizzy have not looked for height yet. They're running low on mats. They're going to get aggressive. Pre-edits come through. Shots connect. Akira gets knocked down. That's a quick refresh for our dominant trio.
That was everything just for that moment's notice, but they still have to deal with Pradaj, Country, and Fincheck up above. Not only that, but Marius, Pixie, Vanya. This could be a devastating blow to any team that happens to run the wrong direction, get caught out by these guys. Pink has been smothered in the low ground. Seti and Yapko are still somehow making this work, but Seti will unfortunately meet his demise. Queasy just waiting at that front side low. Marius, Vanya, they've taken out Bevies. That little bit of Siphon could be the difference here. But Vanya, he still has a few charges left in this misform. He's gonna try to get ahead, try to seal some of this other team's med-miss grenade, and then crank upwards. It's all about overcoming the real challenge of height, just getting to height in the first place. Queasy building for his life, cranking for his life. But has he done enough to separate? The hero rank up could buy him a little bit of time, but his HP was just too low. He finally gets cleaned up. The dodge forced to dash back. Memphis grenade, but he has 0 builds. They invested too much for height, and they couldn't hold it.
Chino for Doxy looking like they want to take it here. Pushing for a buff as players are falling like flies. Elimination after elimination for Doxy. Chino and Pablo looking like they have the potential to close this match out. Pradaj goes down. Walls being taken. Chino with a double edit connect onto Marius. And with that, they just took home not only a victory royale, but the one with the most eliminations that we've seen yet. I just saw from the side of my eye 885. I don't even know the total elimination count, but pure domination is what we just witnessed.
A little bit of a trendsetter there for Prodoxy. Those early rotates paying off so much. By the time we made it to this late game transition, everybody was so focused on what was taking place in the high ground. Queasy, Pradaj, all the while, Fredoxy's team just slipping through the cracks, cleaning house in those low and mid-ground layers. And it's just impressive still because they're having to scale their way up the mountain in the process, Takada. But whole team having triple misform makes a big difference.
They've done an amazing job to consistently make it to that top 10, but they've been missing that big match, that massive amount of points to push them up the standings, but they've finally done it. They now have gotten the highest elimination match of the day, and I'm excited to see where that puts them on the leaderboard, so let's head to the desk to break that down.
That was a high-risk, high-reward game, and that is what we expect from Prodoxy 11. Finally, a victory royale for the Danes.
Finally, man, we were waiting for a game like this, and we knew they could be the ones to deliver it. And I mean, the audacity, the nerve, the goal to even come into the FNCS Major Finals and just pop off like you're playing an eval or something. These guys are on a different level. It's not been the greatest of days for them, but a game like that will surely kick off the spark.
Yeah, hopefully now that'll allow them to kick on and they can just continue this sort of momentum, because this is exactly what we sort of expected from this trio going into this weekend. The way that they played those mid-ground layers was so good. So many eliminations as well, very reminiscent of what we saw last major as well. And taking height, that late on, that late push for it is exactly how this trio like to play. And now this is going to be huge for them, as Takata mentioned, so many eliminations there for this trio, so I'm really expecting big things now. Hopefully that does wonders for their confidence.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, for a lot of this year, right, when we've talked about firepower in EU, the trio everybody looks at is Vico, Veno, Flixi. These guys came through and they snatched their chain. Just mad disrespect. They said, we are that trio. We are the team that's going to get you the 20 bombs in finals lobbies. Not just any lobbies, in major finals lobbies. What a game. Look, it doesn't even matter if you're not having a good day, because you have a game like that, and I've not seen the leaderboard yet, but I know they're going to be up there. I know they're going to be visible on it after that game. So, again, this is why, you know, when you have talent like this, you just got to let them go sometimes. Pablo, Chino, Fredoxy, all of them, things clicking. You love to see it.
I'm just absolutely mesmerized by all these endgame eliminations. They're getting on top of the ones they already scored in the mid-game. This is what we want to see from Prodoxy's trio, so hopefully more of it after these few moments. mentioned moments as we went into the break there, and we have got game 6 to make some more before we head into day 2. Let's talk though about game 5 first. Marius, Pixie and Vanya, they knew they needed to up their game in order to challenge for the #1 spot, and while they didn't get loads of eliminations, we did get to see them make it to 2nd place, Miniminer.
Yeah, mature performance from these guys so far. You know, they haven't necessarily had their best day 11. I don't think they would, I'm sure they would be the first to admit that. But what they've been able to do is consistently make these end games. They haven't been too aggressive with eliminations. They haven't been trying to force any refreshes, any of those sort of late game lunges, if you like. But what they have been able to do, very, very consistent. Marius there clutching up a little bit to get themselves a 2nd place and keeps them in 3rd place.
Oh my goodness, look at that, man. Look at that. Straight into 2nd place. Bob. Easy.
That's what's going to happen, though, when you get 21 eliminations. Frodoxy's trio there, 11's referring to going from 6th to 2nd in the blink of an eye, 11.
That is the highest elimination win we have seen a team get. Not just this year, but joint ever in trios. That is just crazy. And not just in EU, across all regions, in trios, a 21 elimination game is the joint highest. The last time we saw a team get 21 eliminations in a trio FNCS major final was literally Season X in Chapter 1.
Has Frodoxy been watching some Peterbot demos, maybe? Miniminer?
Hey, man.
Maybe. 22 next game is all I want to say. You know, let's try and smash that record. I don't want any of this joint activity, but no, it's a great performance from them, and I want to see more from them now leading into tomorrow as well as the last game.
Well, I wonder if Seti, Harry and iDrop are going to be feeling threatened at the top of the leaderboard now, because Frodoxy is on their tail, but they're still managing to remain consistent, Levin.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, going into this last game, they sit in a great spot. You know, it's funny because I know there's a lot of pros who have destitute positions, like, I don't want to be in 1st after day 1, you know, stuff like that, right? But ultimately, these guys should be so chuffed of how they perform, because, you know, many people didn't expect this. Whether or not they can hold on as the lobby adjusts, right? They've had, you know, their fair share of rough moments throughout the day, Mini. And so, you know, things aren't clear as day, right? We've just seen from how Chino performed. We've seen from how Vanya and Queasy's trios have been able to stay in it. You know, these good teams, come tomorrow, they will find form and they will find their stride. Seti's trio is still a big test for them. They need to keep moving like this.
Yeah, well, for, I mean, Panzer in particular as well, Yapko, this is probably the first sort of time they're going to be in this sort of situation going into day #2. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that trio develops now. Of course, Seti's been in these situations many times in the past, so it's going to be definitely on him to make sure they stay level-headed, go into this last game with a sort of fresh mind, and into tomorrow as well with the exact same frame of mind. Couple of wobble games now, that's an 11th and then a 9th, so not an ideal performance, but they're staying in it. They're not absolutely crashing and burning, which is really important.
It'll be interesting to see where Quizzy's trio goes from here. They're pretty consistent on that leaderboard, sitting in the 4th position. This feels very similar to Major 2 for me now, 11. I'm just wondering, are they going to be able to step it up again?
It's funny you say that, Frankie, because in Major 2, after day 1, they were in 4th position, right? So you'd be spot on in saying it feels like that, because it is like that. The question will be, unlike Major 2, will they be able to rise on day 2 and become a team that is going to fight till the end to win it? I'd like to hope so, but the question marks lie around the Osborne situation. They've been fine, Osborne. They've been rolling through Malabuka's trio. But does that change tomorrow? Are things going to be the same? If Malabuka's team wakes up and decides, actually, no, we shouldn't troll the rest of the day, we should actually just leave, are they going to be ready for uncontested? Will they have prepared, like Queasy himself had said on social media? So still a bunch of question marks, I think, around this team, Mini.
Yeah, I think does that change now going into this 6th game? Will Malabuka try something now to lead into tomorrow? And then, of course, that leaves Queasy's team with a bit of a problem with the lack of surge they're getting off spawn. I'm sure they have the answers to it, but it's definitely going to change for them. I think in terms of all those teams at the top, that's the situation that's most likely to change going into tomorrow.
Well, we've got 7 more games before we find out who will be wielding the Blade of Champions. And this game really does set the agenda for tomorrow. Some of those trios in the top 10, they have nothing to lose. They just want to play for the win. They're already qualified for Leon. That makes them extremely dangerous. Let's see what damage they do in Game 6.
At the same time, Frankie, all those teams that are looking to try and take over, lock in those last final seats for the Global Championship Battle Bus. It does start here right now, closing things out with a solid finish in Game 6, Takada.
Yeah, I mean, Frankie was talking about the trios outside top 10. We saw what's possible in a single match. 21 eliminations, 8-8-5, either way. Look, it's possible. That's the main thing. We're in the finals, Taco. The skill level here is at an all-time high on the European region. And now going into the last match of the day, 6 more to be played out tomorrow. I'm excited to see how we close things out. Will Deem's domain still be contested? What changes are we gonna see from the trios that have not met expectations? But we don't have to wait long because the battle bus is ready, so let's get right into it.
It's the final match for game day 1 of the Major 3 Grand Finals, and Takada, there has certainly been a competitive standard set across the board. I mean, even looking at how tightly knit our top 3 is currently shaping up, and this is just day 1, but the message has been sent, and Queasy's domain stands tall. Can't fault Malabuka in the slightest. You give it a swing, it's a miss. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to opt to a different strat, but at least for Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash, they are very happy to finally have a chance to see what Demon's Domain looks like uncon. But again, that early search, like you alluded to, God, that could be a real problem for them.
Just right next to me.
They're fighting with pumps.
I'm dropping your mini reason. Chap, you run kitchen and loot, and I'm gonna loot the middle, and then reason you run north and loot, okay?
Yeah. Did try and spawn?
We need to kill this.
Pretty sure Joey can get him. Something like that.
I suck it, glad I just had hard jobs.
Can we
Go
go?
in kitchen.
I'm doing. I found a chocolate.
I'm green outlaw.
Green farm.
Was?
Oh, pump.
Outlaw, like a grey one.
Some plus far. This is actually a perfect zone for us to have the key.
Komisch, irgendwie das.
I have a purple spy, I'm taking it.
Okay, got yours. Chuck, can take. I have already.
Yeah, I can take.
Take one.
I need pump bullets if you have. I have only 6 with an outlaw.
I'm dropping here.
Where are we going? Like, going to?
Yeah, we're padding from this pad above us.
Coming back now.
I have 2 big 6 minis, sorry, Chuck.
I have 3 minis, 1 big, that's it.
We have an outlaw. Oh, I got 3 big 6 minis.
I'm ready to go.
I can drop you my pump. They're shooting.
Yeah, hyper shoot with that dash thing.
Go shrine.
Go pump.
Minis on me. I'm ready to go.
Go.
Where's the pad? Where's this pad?
Great alpha. You only have 50 ammo, by the way.
I have 350.
Drop me, split me.
I have 3 big stone, Chuck 6 minis.
6 minis, 1 big, 15 bandages.
Come from full heals. Medkits, minis, everything. Come.
We gotta go.
What's your guys' meds?
0, 3, 2.
1, 2, 1. They got the shrine. Maybe I'm taking surf. I'm taking surf cube.
I did get the spire.
I'm taking surf cube. Got it. Coming.
Need to get gas. Minis inside this door.
Are they?
Probably in gas.
Jaco died for Doxy with pump.
On cut over gas. We go down to the right. If you
They
see
don't know. We can full flank them.
We need to go down. We need to. No, he didn't see me. But we need to go down there.
Yeah.
2-3-0.
2-5-2.
Looking for a reason. I'm just crushing. We need to wait for a reason.
If you guys have the freest beam ever, just shoot, please.
What great for you, huh?
Go.
One's on the left.
Yeah.
Tree.
You see him? Here?
Yeah.
Wait till he goes up.
He's up, he's up.
Come on, beam it.
He's up. 3, 2, 1, go.
36.
36.
36
on him. He's caping away.
His teammate's gonna come from north.
Yeah, he's on me, on me. On me, on me. I broke the stash.
60 on the
He's
team
on me, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me. The low one, the low one.
Go to reason, go to reason, go to reason.
I'm coming.
I'm boxing him out so you can't dash away. He's popping
He's
chuck.
okay,
Just
no?
get to me, please.
Okay. I see him. 50.
I'm looking at
He's boxed, he's boxed in a box.
I got 190.
75 white.
Boah, als wenn der da rauskommt, Alter.
I have everything.
In the box.
Did you kill him?
I'm in the full box.
Can you get out?
No, I'm dead.
Alter.
Okay.
Wer ist das, ey?
Drop me everything, chat.
I'm dropping. FS to everything.
Ja, kannst vergessen, Alter.
Yeah, guys. I dropped you 500 mats.
Das war ein Vortreffer, würde ich sagen.
He can kill one. That's great to play. Whoa!
Hit him 70 whites.
I'm jumping in and he's jumping in my box and he maxed me. He maxed me and give me a DMR body.
Steady. They've managed to somehow escape the clutches of Ferdoxy's team. And Sinet and Nafeezy, if they're not careful, it's not like Nafeezy is the healthiest player by any means here, Takada. This could definitely be turned against them. But for Wheat, you just see, we'll look back now on how Savage exactly went down and the rest of his team. They were just a little bit too extended. Sinet and Nafeezy did a really good job at approaching from separate angles, and Wheat just hoping to really seal the deal.
Yeah, they took the time now that they were able to heal back up, so only hope here is that they walk through this bush and are able to pick up a quick knock, and Wheat might be the victim, but quickly enough the regroup comes through. But I see a potential here. Hiding in the bush, it's a matter of time.
They want to make sure that the players are split enough from each other that this is going to be a freebie, and Wheat just barely managing to cut across. He's still standing somehow, some way. And now Sinet, Nafeezy immediately called to action. They're going to be sure to pack up their boy however necessary. And Panzer, Seti, it was a valiant effort there, Takada. But that one just runs dry, and they're gonna have to just look elsewhere. They're gonna have to fall back and get away from where Wheat and them are at.
A quick side note, I saw on the feed for Doxy, not only did they take out Yapko at the start, but I just saw them take out Pixie as well. The #1 and #3 trio.
Ah, nee,
going
ist
on the
nicht
receiving
geschlossen.
end from what's looking like a potentially incredibly strong trio, but actually now that I think about it, it might have just been a trade from the
Das
base.
hat sich so aufgehangen, Alter, ne?
Looking quite strong.
Oh, same can't be said though for Akira. Nice pickup though from Nebs. And now Akira, Pink, still playing on these outskirt positions, north side of the map. They might be able to track down Werex. Instead, kind of recognizing that they do want to start getting a move on with their rotates. City and Panzer though revisiting Lone Wolf Lair. Caught up one more time with Ferdoxy, Pablo, and Chino. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Panzer?
Alter.
Now,
Und ich kann nix machen, ne? Das ist echt lächerlich.
gonna try and cut Panzer off. Approaching from that flank. Dash just a little bit too far forward. Steady. Retreating back inside of Lone Wolf Lair, playing on the opposite end of it. And Panzer has been eliminated, so it's all down exclusively to Seti. And this is exactly what Chino, following on Ferdoxy, were after. They're looking to take matters into their own hands, control their own narrative. They missed out last major, and they're not looking for that to be a repeat in this one, Takada. Because when your first place competition is down and out for the count, And the next team after you is at 288 points compared to your 341. This could be a crazy runaway moment there for Foxy's team, but Axe4, CZB, Nathan, they're still caught in the mix.
Alter, ich schwöre, ich kann's nicht schließen, ne? Es hat sich so aufgehangen, ne? Das ist unfassbar.
Pop that miss for him. CZB gonna follow shortly behind them. Disengage will come through. Eliminations from both ends of the pact here. And Robin said, okay, I'll let you go, but not without taking the damage.
Es regt mich voll auf, ey.
Looking for what I would say were angles, but with the amount of aggression coming from Robin, I think he wants more than just a couple tags here. As the pursuit is on.
Alter.
It's just a classic 2 versus 2. Who can outlast the other? But Axe4 is prepared to fight. Definitely knows what's coming. CZB, a little bit too split. Trying to make sure that he doesn't get trapped between the two. Robin. That's going to be the miss grenade. And now it's down to Kylie. See if he can apply a little bit of pressure from a separate line of sight. But Axe4, CZB, they're playing hit to hit. They're not looking to take any chances here. If they win this exchange, they'll be able to make a play for
Wie ist das denn jetzt geöffnet worden?
Axe4 whips the shot. The pump not going to connect. He'll be forced to misform away. And Robin, Kylie still looking to get chase. But now with CZB, who might be a little bit too exposed. He's scrambling, looking to get away from Kylie and Robin as quickly as possible, but Robin just relentless. And CZB, Axe4, their last Memphis grenade has just been used. Kylie and Robin are out for a vengeance here, though. And Kylie, he's nearly connected every single time here, but instead turned one more time into CZB's favor. Robin has fallen, and now CZB could potentially come up clutch. Instead, it's Kylie who's taken the Bears completely back into his team's favor. Axe4 will finally close this one out. And Kylie still lingering. Doesn't want to let Axe4 get this revive going, but to be true like Santini, they're going to be the real victors of this exchange right now, Takada.
Or are they? As they choose